Good evening, everybody. We are going to continue on with our Quasimorph playthrough. Last time, we had a pretty good run, I would say. We died on our very first mission. Rip, was it Perry, I think? But we've had a quite good run with Isabella so far. She has been eating her way through the entire mission structure. We are rapidly running out of missions to do at Mars, so we are likely going to have to actually start dealing with some of the Quasimorphs. Pain will ensue, I am sure. We have not managed to secure any actual upgrades, much to my attempt to do so, but we have pulled in quite a few of the upgrade materials, just not necessarily anything that we can use this second. I would absolutely love it if we could get some upgrades going on that. So keeping our eyes out for Gun Bang magazine, as you do. Keeping our... I don't even care about that one that much. I mainly want the Gun Bang magazine. And then we could head down towards scavengers. I think that would be a super good one to get. Monitoring, being able to spawn a mission would be incredibly good. We have gotten neither of the pieces, though. We need military data, and we need a switchboard. So we're, again, going to really be keeping our eyes out for that. I'm just going to refresh myself all the way through. I don't care too much about either of these. We got them great, but whatever. Memory improvement module. I actually don't know what that one does off the top of my head. Is that moving perks around, perhaps? That could be. Okay. Boy, game sound is really quiet for me. I might need to turn that up a smidgen. Let me see what it's doing here. Why so quiet? Yeah, let's get some a little higher music here. Maybe even a smidgen more. Let me know if that's too loud. Changes are applied automatically. Perfect. There we go. Now I can actually hear it. Okay, where were we? We looked at upgrades. We looked at you, and you. Okay, the capsule. Okay, yeah, another one I really, really want. This will allow us to call a capsule down that we can put some loot into. So that if we find something really good, but we don't want to quit the current mission, we could ship it out this way. We would need some military goods to be able to do that. Okay, I think I'm on target there. Good evening, Slice. 5 views, 5 likes. Way it should be. No, thank you very much, everyone who's already hit that like button. That does help the stream a ton. Good evening, Shinosuke. Hey, Andrew. Been a minute. How are you doing, man? Says Bio. Good to see you. Yeah, people seem to really enjoy the Quasimorph the other day. Hopefully tonight will be as enjoyable for everybody. Watch Babel sweat it out, fighting against his nature as a loot goblin. Okay, I think we are done enough here. Let's go look. Okay, so we have no missions here. That is terrible. So we're at Mars, and there are no missions. We flew over here, I think, right at the end to hand over the data and get some stuff. They do sell various things here, but I don't really have any credits with anybody, I don't think. So, yeah. I guess we have a little bit with Ancom. If I click on... I gotta remember how to do that. If I do... I thought it was that button. Yeah, here we are. Can I buy anything useful? Okay, research station is one of the things I would need. They want 566. These aren't really the things I need though. I mean, as useful as that would be. Okay, if we go to you, I just want to kind of peek here before we zoom off. If there's a low-hanging piece of fruit, something I just mentioned us needing, maybe we could find a way to pay for it. Yeah, none of those are sticking out to me. Weapon case, guardsman clothes. Hey, Gray, how's it going, man? Hopefully everyone had a good Friday. I've been having to engage with real life. I'm getting geared up to go back to work. So I've had to do like adult things and things that don't enjoy me playing cool games with you guys. It's been really depressing. Hey, Job Richardson. I mainly came in after watching some Dominion stuff. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the Dominion stuff. Yeah, I get comments every day on old Dominions videos, so feel free to leave comments or anything on any of those that you're watching. Says, I like your channel and it's good to see you playing games I really enjoy. Well, that's awesome, man. You know, I have a quite varied taste in games, so I know sometimes I'm playing things that certain people don't enjoy, but I always loop around. I jump from thing to thing. I try not to do it too rapidly for whiplash purposes, but hopefully everyone enjoys various different things. Work, boo, yeah. Tell me about it, man. Yeah. I've enjoyed getting to hang out with you guys. I mean, we were doing 8 hours a day basically for most of the summer. I just got too spoiled hanging out with all you cool kids. Having to go back to the data mines, not exactly fun. These guys actually sell basic production chips. That's kind of interesting. I don't really have a lot to sell them though. Yeah, I really don't have a lot to sell them. All right, I don't think we're gonna find something I can A, want, and B, afford. So I think that is a moot point. Okay, does Phobos or Deimos have a mission? We have one mission on Deimos. The Sundog Zone, abandoned construction site. We can either do a robbery or we could do a security. Both of them are 13-ish units. Both of them are 2 floors. Now, does anyone know, when it says 13 units, does that mean per floor or spread out over 2 floors? I mean, in this case, it's not really much of a difference, but that will matter a lot of if one of these was a 3-floor mission, but they had the same power level. Unchanged Belt versus Daydream. Now, we did a mission against Daydream. Maybe we could do one for them. Who is Unchained? I gotta remind myself here. Unchained Belt. You guys are Freedom in Space. What do you do though? Oh, they're pirates basically. Okay. Got it. Maybe let's do that. Let's fly over to Deimos. We'll start our travel there. We'll take a look at, well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna commit. We're gonna help Daydream out since we've been pounding them. I think we fought them twice, didn't we? So maybe we'll give them a hand. So instead of working for Unchained, we'll go on the opposite side. We'll play Daydream Kim. Protect Sundog Zone from looting. Okay. Unchained Belt is attacking the Sundog Zone, regardless of losses. Requesting assistance. We respond, we'll need to provide the attackers with a decent greeting until the corporate reinforcements arrive. Okay, so I assume that we just need to survive. Right now, we have Isabella is an Eclipse Blade, and she's been doing some real work for us. In a defense mission, though, I don't feel like she would be that great. She really wants to do melee, and in a defense mission, I'm going to have people spawning and actively sinking me out, I believe. Maybe we go ahead and get somebody else up and running. So, inflict wounds, receive wounds. I think we're going to go with our other class here. Physical resist per weight. Right. This is our new one, Pira Marlon. I've never played with this clone before. So a little bit higher inflicting wounds. Oh, right. Item capacity. You're a looter. I mean, I love looters, so. Good evening, Casey. The 1.0.2 upgrade is so good. Yes, I saw that. We have had a patch since last time we played with even more quality of life in it. I'm very excited. They've done a really good job of just smoothing down some of the things that just made the game obstinate for no reason. Not making it easier in any way, but just quality of life, like, hey, you can sort this, or this shows you this. Very, very nice. Victoria is great for the extra range. I assume that's with the sight range. I wish we had like a sniper class. We also, actually, we did also get a different class too. So I'm not allowed to do that. 2 extra range, lower enemy attention span. Yeah, that would make a nice like sniper type thing. She's the sniper. All right. If I go back, can I click on class without an operator? No. Okay. Boo. Percy, I feel like, is a good tank. He just has that low receive wound mod, and he has good resist. He also has melee on there. I don't know. I feel like replacing Isabella as a melee character is really hard. Just the fact that she can do the cannibalism and get the extra damage just completely negates his melee damage. Yeah, so I think Francis's weapon durability, equipped weapon weight, that's pretty good too. Or Pyrrha, who has no class. Oh, she's still getting printed. Okay, well, she's out. Okay, so I think we're gonna do a Francis again. And for class, we're probably gonna go Scout of Hades, but let me remind myself. Am I not? I hope I can change this. Okay, I gotta remind myself what you do. I've never used the Valkyrie squad. Okay, resist all. All right, that would combo in pretty well. Using a medication is the trigger. So if we step back, we bandage ourselves, for example, that would help. Therapist. Oh, right. Status effects. We don't really have any. Well, no, I think we have a poison gun. Maybe we could bring that with. Although, are we going to be able to reload it? I guess would be the problem. Pain mod. Enemy add AP loss from pain. Organic wound stabilization. Healing extra wounds and extra recipes. What do you guys think? Should we just do a Scout of Hades or should we try the Valkyrie squad? The Scout of Hades, in all honesty, is probably just the better class for what we're going to be doing in a defense mission. Extra crit for killing somebody, just straight up all damage. If somebody hits me. Yeah, I don't think we can say no to Scout of Hades. Some extra shooting accuracy with lower scatter, so we can take a shoddy. Yeah, the lowered calorie use is great. That's right, we're not going to be able to do cannibalism here either. All right, I think we're sold here. All right, very basic, just Francis as a scout. And then we need to gear him out. Now, I could go take stuff off of Isabella. Let's see if I can avoid that. Yeah, let's see if we can avoid that. Let's go ahead and whip. We'll just take our stuff we got from turning that in. So decent gear. I'm assuming the pirates probably stick to these damage types. Maybe a bad assumption. And then we need a tactical backpack, attack. Okay, we need attack vest. And then we could either bring a tourist or a duffel bag. I think we're going to bring the duffel bag. Duffel bag is extra weight, but we'll probably not be looting until towards the end too horribly. Yeah, and I just want that extra room. It's so hard for me to say no to that. Okay, I do want to bring a turret because if we're on a defense mission, I may as well have one. Anything else here? Don't think so. And then for weapons, I'd like to go in with only one weapon, and we probably should be either using a shoddy or an SMG. Shoddies I do like. We don't have a lot of shoddy ammo though. Now that I look at this. Let's sort this. We only have 18 extra shells and an unloaded shotgun. I don't think we have enough ammo. Okay, what else do we have? Attack pistol, a pistol. So we have the War Echo, or we have the Storm TT. So submachine gun. What is a War Echo as a weapon type? Is that a submachine gun? It has scatter. A little more scatter. Damage is 23 to 36. Oh, this is way less damage. It's an assault rifle. Okay. So I think we're going to stick to the submachine gun then, because I'm pretty sure then we get bonuses to shotties and subs. So I think we'll take the Storm TT. And the Storm TT uses 9 mil, which we have a bajillion 9 mil. So we'll bring... Honestly, I think we'll probably bring a full extra set because that's gonna drink ammo. So that's really only 4 reloads. Explosive. I don't have any special ammo, unfortunately. But yeah, that would be super good. Do they have phosphorus rounds in this game? I mean, if we're going to commit war crimes, let's just go all in. Babble when you can't eat. Look, it's all about efficiency, Andrew. It's all about efficiency. Okay, do we bring a backup gun? I don't think we do. I think we try to have the extra slot. We'll try to pick up somebody's pistol that has a backup gun on it. Haven't found any. Shotguns have frag and dragon breath rounds. They're insane. Yes, yes. We also could benefit for the assault rifle too. Okay. The assault rifle uses 4.8, doesn't it? No, 4.2. Yeah, I don't have nearly as much ammo for that. That's a little rarer in my experience. Let's use this. 9mm is like just so common, and we're early in the game, so the lower stopping power is not really that big of a deal. I'm not expecting to run into like heavy units here. Okay, that's good. Now, we lost our first aid kit on the very first mission because I'm very good at this game. I just didn't want to overpower the game, so I had to get rid of that. What do we have here? A class we've already unlocked, some rotten meat. We do have one. Okay, perfect. I want to divide you. Let's just take a first aid kit just so we can have all the things. Stabilize all wounds, and we get 3 uses. I will go ahead and bring an extra bandage because that just seems like a good idea. And then we got to remember, no cannibalism. So we need to bring in some other food. Boy, and I don't have the most choices, do I? Yeah, this was one thing I was worried about. We weren't really bringing food out of our missions. I did manage to bring 1 can of beans. They're also not the same type, so they're not stacked, which hurts. Wow, we really don't have a lot, do we? Okay, we don't want the cannibalism on him. All right, we're gonna take and eat those noodles like instantly. I think we'll do the same with those. All right, that's only 800 calories. I don't think that's enough. Let's bring in at least 1 big boy and hope that 1800 calories is enough, and then plus we'll scrounge some, I hope. Hey, Idius, are you winning, son? Well, I haven't died yet. We also haven't done a mission, so, you know, take that into account. We should have med kits producing because I queued up 2, although you're right, maybe I just actually got both of those. If you don't die in the training mission, you aren't pushing the envelope. Okay, but I do agree. We will run that loadout, but I do agree. I want to look at my crafting. Oh, you are correct, yeah. Okay, so I hate these, but we could do it. I did manage to get plastic out. We're out of bandages, and that feels pretty bare bones basic. Let's craft 5 bandages. And then let's also queue up some splints. Apparently I can only do 1. Yeah. All right, that should do us there. Thank you for the reminder on that. Okay, we want to do this. We're doing it as security. We're going to help. Okay, and we're bringing Francis, and here's his loadout. Okay, start mission for Daydream Kim. Yeah, let's help them out a little bit here. I think in the early game, my plan is to try to like just keep everyone together and not really go all in on supporting someone unless I see a equipment piece or something I really want. The Unchained Belt Group has dispatched special squads to Sundog Zone to locate and seize critical equipment and data. You must prevent the squads from leaving the station. The Corporation Daydream Cam will consider it a failure even if even 1 squad escapes. Okay, maybe this is not the mission type I was expecting. I was expecting like a hold the point spot, now that I think about it. Okay, so go down to crawling, check my map. They didn't even give me the map, even though I'm defending them. Beautiful. Prevent the pirate squads from escaping. I will mark them on your map. Floor 1 is cleared. Floor 2, the data is being refined. Okay, so we need to get to floor 2 is what I take that as. Okay, not hearing or seeing anybody. I assume it says cleared, so I'm gonna assume there's no one out here. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to grab a grenade. Boy, it sure would have been nice if we had some grenades. Hey, Chazzy. How am I finding Quasimorph? I've been enjoying it. Since last time I did a little series on it, the quality of life they added has been really nice. I assume, I mean, I guess it's probably good for veterans too, but it was a lot of stuff that just made easing me in a lot better. I found it very esoteric before. Okay, we have a signal. Okay, I'm gonna go to here. Okay, if I move here, we should have a sight on whatever it is. It's a free man. Not for long, buddy. Oh, he's got another one of those augmented driller arms. And he does have a pistol, and it does have backup gun. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Robotic upper body. Scatter plus 40%. Wow, that's horrible. Oh, and they buffed cannibalism. Now when we rip apart bodies, if we take off all the body parts, it should despawn this tag. So I won't have to keep checking the same body over and over again. Cool. Okay, we got our kill. And gave us extra crit chance. Let's go back down to sneak. Let's reload. Okay, we haven't hurt anybody. What do you got, friend? Some painkiller tablets, sure. And I do want your sidearm. Okay, it's a shoddy sidearm, as in a shotgun. But the main thing I want here is backup gun. This weapon passively grants 8% crit chance to your other weapons. So 24%, and if we proc our thing, that'll be even higher. I don't care about any of that. I don't really care about his crappy robot body stuff, so I don't care. For now, we'll grab the pipe. Probably end up dropping it. One shot, one kill. Well, one burst, one kill, but sure. Got him in the first bullet. Okay, there's a pile of corpses here. And there is something up there. This is a very awkward location for me. Huh. If I move here, I'm gonna have a very hard time with that shot. What would this be that's killed things? We're in Absentia, so there shouldn't be any quasis. I guess the attack team. If I move one forward, I don't think we're gonna have a clean shot. All right, let's move one forward. If we have the shot, we'll take it, and if we don't, we'll back up to here. Okay, we do get... Okay, it's just a free man. All right, I'm going to take that shot. And then let's carefully... Yoink. What? Why does everyone have Baraphanil here? Like, is that just standard issue? Okay, take that apart. Wow. Okay, lots of dead people here. Splint, I'll take it. A Carver synthetic, a Rooster. Nothing there I care about. Ooh, machete. It is unwieldy, so I don't know how much she would care about wielding it. I don't think so. Let's just take it apart. We did get a rod. That would be nice to bring back with. Chemtrail ammo. Okay, these were dead Daydream people. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. A bone. Oh, they got the gun. Okay, let's unload that ammo. I do think I'm going to try to bring that ammo back with. Disassemble you. Okay. Perfect. I've got myself already filled back up. You'll love to see it. Okay, we're looking for a way down. And I don't... Well, it's probably over here. I don't think we're on a time limit for this. I very well could be wrong. We're not hearing. Ah, there we are. What do we got? Another free woman. Not for long. Okay, I don't have a good shot here. I don't think I'm gonna have a good shot there either. They haven't seen me. Do that. Boy, that corner is killing me. All right, we'll move up one more. Okay, we're good. And I do think there's somebody around this corner. Oh, there were multiples. He is in fear. Okay, keep firing. Keep firing. Oh, Percy. Okay, let's bring down the speed. Okay, actually, you know what? He's stunned. Oh, there was another one. They have a saw blade. Oh, no. All right, finish him. How we doing on ammo? Yeah, we're drinking that ammo. Let's start reloading and go to crawl. Oh, goodness. I got 3 rounds. Hang on. Back up to run. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have reloaded. That could have been really dangerous. More dead bodies down there. Primitive kitchen. Okay, I think we're all right. That could have been spicy. I'm also noticing I'm not finding any 9mm ammo, so I'm glad I brought that extra with me. Okay, nothing I need. I love that they have synthetic, prison synthetic garment, and it literally is just like a clown head. Sure, why not? Throw range +1 for a manipulator, but lowers ranged accuracy. A controller, a robotic vest. We wanted that, but I don't have a blade. Well, I don't have a blade yet. If I grab you, how can I make this work? Let's just trade this out for a second. And then you, let's see what we can get. So a cyborg arm, I don't think so. Manipulator, melee damage and throw range. I kind of want that on Isabella. And there's the controller I wanted. Okay. As usual, Babel's already out of room. I don't need to eat those calories yet. All right, let's leave a spring behind for that. I want that piece of gear. Those corpses are locals? Yeah, well, you know. If you were stationed here, you'd probably be on drugs too. I mean, fair. Jane will tell you if the objectives have something special. Yeah, you assume that I listen to Jane. I try my best. I try my best. I don't think I want to drag either of those out right now. I just don't see myself using them at the moment, but I could see myself using this. The extra vest slot is pretty nice. I guess it depends on what type of damage we're up against, but I'll see if I can drag this piece out. We could use we're not playing the cannibal right now, Broad. I was worried that her melee tendencies weren't going to work on this one, so I don't really need to chomp up bodies. Okay, so this guy should be a local, so you're not going to shoot me, right? Right, friend? Yeah, because he's not showing up as red. So I haven't murdered anyone I wasn't supposed to murder yet, for the record. Hi, friend. Here to help. Please don't shoot me in the back while I'm looking at things. Okay, I will take the electric goods. We have 3 out of 14. Where it says industrial goods, 3 out of 14. The 14 is the maximum amount I'm going to need to upgrade the ship. Huge improvement for a new player. Huge improvement. Oop, and I need to take a little phone call. 1 second, gentlemen. Okay, I am back. We'll go ahead and junk that stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, more pipes. Put the gas on the ground so we don't blow ourselves up. Okay, building. We're looking for the elevator down. Honestly, I'm not too sussed about being up here on the surface. If we find the elevator, I think we will just take it. We haven't seen anything, right? No. Famous last words. Hopefully not. Okay, there's somebody down here. It's a test subject. Is a test subject? Okay, I guess they are friendly. Okay, training increased to level 2. That's good. All right, but none of this is going to be the elevator. Let's head back over here. Check on down. Nada. I should have known better. It showed it was open. Man, did I just rando pick the complete wrong direction? Okay, we still have more calories than what I could eat. Okay, stay patient, Babel. Stay patient. Don't start sprinting around corners. Okay, let's speed ourselves up. Okay, nada again. Okay, I'm going to declare this area not where we're looking. Let's head... Man, okay, we just picked like the complete wrong direction. All right, we'll head up here. Now, it will stop you when you spot somebody, but this is definitely way more dangerous than just staying in sneak and sneaking your way carefully back up. So, Babel's purposely choosing to make the riskier choice. And go ahead and drop that. I'm just getting in the habit of disarming those when we go by them. I'm sure at some point I'll end up getting myself blown up. A snack pit. What is that? All right. Have a little snack here. Yeah, I was concerned about calories, but yeah, I guess the... how can I even show that? Wherever our little class thing is here, huh? Yeah, training went up to level 2, so we're actually using 3 less calories. So we're really not... we're using just 1 from the sneak, I guess. Okay, and there's my elevator. A random poppy. Yeah, let's just go. I don't think there's going to be that much value up here. Let's get the main objective complete. And then we can fill up on loot down here. Yeah, already we should probably have better stuff. Am I not allowed to move? Okay, so we have 1 squad over there, and then multiple squads up there. So if we can hunt this one down first, that would be great. Yeah, let's go back down to sneak here. All right, this is not curving the direction that I need to go. Let's actually just do the other direction first. Oh, never mind. That is the elevator. That is not a direction of a door I can open. Just kidding. Let's head this way. Okay, you are not friendly. You have not seen me. Okay. I've not been seen yet. I don't really have any good cover. And we're way too far away. Okay, I'm gonna play on that I haven't been seen yet. If we could close into this corner at least, that would be really nice. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of dudes. Okay, we're gonna go up to run here. Take that action. None of them have seen or heard me. Okay, let's actually look at you guys. So you have 2 moves. You have 1 move. You have 2. And you have 1. If I step here on a run, we get 1 shot and then I move. If I shoot from here, we don't have very good shots. But I could shoot twice and then pull back. Or, hear me out, we could just hose everybody. Okay, let's go down to sneak. Let's start reloading. and just pray that they'll give me a second. I didn't realize that this mission was going to be quite as sneaky as it's turned out to be. The targets are in sight. Intercept them before they escape. Are they coming here to go through the elevator? Okay, oh, that was a misclick. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna use my turret. Let's see if that thing is helpful. I hope it is. Okay, I think we can safely go to here. 77% chance. The free people don't wear much armor. I think we'll take the shot. And we'll pull back, go down to sneak. Oh, right, these walls are not very, wall-like. Forgot about that. Okay, hopefully this conga line that's forming means I need to actually use the same elevator that we're at. Change the fire mode. So we're in rapid fire. We could go to auto. Yeah, maybe for that door clear that I did, I should have done auto. I think for where we're at right now, I think rapid is the way to go. Okay, we have no vision on anyone else. Let's just wait.
I'm not afraid of you.
Okay, that's nice. Let's pull back. Pull back. I don't want to give them free shots on me here. Okay, are you not? I have 40 shots. All right. Man, I wish I had remembered to bring that grenade. What do you guys even have? Okay, some of them do have weapons. All right, I was gonna say, do you guys just not have weapons? Like, what's going on here? He's just stunned. All right, take the shot. Let's reload while we have a second. Our reload takes forever. Okay, and then let's go to run for this one. We'll pop out. Take the shot. Back down here. I am so glad I brought this turret. I am so glad I brought that turret.
The world is about to change.
Is it, comrade? Close combat specialist to 2. Alright, let's just pull back for a second. They really don't seem like they want to push. I kind of want them to push into my turret, and they really don't seem that interested. I don't know. I don't understand why. Why don't you guys want to run into my turret? Back around the corner. Okay, that's probably close enough. I love those guys like, what's going on in here? Bad things, friend. Bad things. All right, this one might be worth an auto. And then we step back. Step back. I'm going to do a reload. Oh, that's not good. Okay. He played around too long. He had his moment. Oh, I guess the gun finished him off. Mission complete. Well, there you go. Poet and don't know it. Good job. Go back to the elevator and we'll pick you back up. All right, let's do that after we do some looting. Rough cleaver, nothing I care about. Rusty parts. All right, I'm gonna drop this mostly used med. I'm gonna grab that. Man, I brought all this food and didn't actually end up needing it. So next time, we definitely don't need to do that. I think maybe one thing of food might do us. Some drugs package, which we need a bunch of. Man. I really cannot give up that food. Oh, hang on. We could do that. And that. Okay. Alright, that's at least a little bit better. Long blade would be nice to get out of here. He doesn't have anything I want. Lower body, robotic body part. Pedibulator. No knockback. Eh. Human skin. A lens. I assume that's like a crafting or recharge thing for a laser. Okay, I do kind of need... Okay, let's drop a second set of rags. I need to bring some shoddy shells out if we get the opportunity. Okay. Clean up those. What is it? Das Vidonia, comrade. The journals in World War I not understanding why no one wants to go over the top. Why don't you want to run into machine guns? What's it gonna shoot you a billion times? Yeah. We could stack the meds. It wouldn't let me stack those because I think they're both at different, not durations, but capacities. Because I tried to do that earlier too, says Bio. 2 Quasimorph lowering foods are usually what I have. Yeah, well, luckily we haven't had to worry about Quasimorphalysis yet, but we definitely will here in a moment. Oh, baby. A welding machine? I'm pretty sure we need that. And a cybernetic device. That seems pretty good, too. All right, we'll drop the pipes. All right, we'll drop rusty metal for that. Why'd you guys have such good loot when I'm so full? I don't think it's probably worth salvaging any of this stuff. Yeah, probably isn't. All right, I'm still gonna look though. There's usually one guy who has like way better stuff than everyone else. Melee damage plus 20%. I mean, at some point, Isabella's probably gonna have to go bionic. This guy had a makeshift grenade. Yeah, we don't need that. Memory records. Okay, we do need this. All right. Man. Okay, don't think we're gonna need any of that. Oh. Nothing personnel, kid. And the only wound Babel ends up taking is his own turret. Wow. That was poetic in a way. That was poetic. Alright. Come out a run, please. I think I'm just gonna bleed. I think I'm just gonna let myself bleed. Because I don't think it's worth the med. We're not going to die here, and we'll get out of here before it becomes a problem. A knife maker kit and explosives. Again, great things that I just have no room for. It's so painful. Okay, I do want extra chem so we can use that weapon at some point. All right, just to double check. Oh, you are right. Those ones did stack. I don't know why that didn't work the first time I did that. But there we go. Okay, we at least have a full stack of that now. Some extra bullets. I don't care for that gun particularly. I don't even think I really want one of those either. Well, I think I'd prefer one of those than a shoddy pistol. Yeah, please give me all that ammo. All right, I guess this was worth it. I am concerned about ammo, especially getting some shoddy ammo. Okay, and let's get out of here. We're full to the gills. I'm just gonna end up getting shot by my own turret again. All right, you did a good job. I forgive you. accidentally forgets to change the friend and foe codes on it as he leaves. I'm sure they won't mind having that turret right there. It's well placed. It's a well placed turret. All right, and evac. Would have been hilariously sad if the turret shot you and took you out. Yes, it would have. Like I said, they don't really have good friend or foe. They basically, if there is a foe, they will shoot, not taking you into account. Kind of reminds me of the turrets in Helldivers. Daydream Kim will have to deal with the mess that the public enemies caused at Sundog Zone for a long time. The reward is already on the Magnum. Dating Kim as the beneficiary received reputation 9.6, and we lost some with the Belters. I do think the Belters are probably a good one to be friendly with, but yeah, look at the juicy stuff we got here. We got a mine chip, a Maximilian Roar, so a new mercenary that we haven't seen, a chemical processor, which we need, some Kim fuel, which is ammo for my spit, which we may use. We got some lads and some Corky juice. Delicious. All right, unload all. Yep. Including... I don't have enough med kits to not unload that. We'll leave that on him for now. And get that sorted. Beautiful. Finish mission. Cool. All right, and then if we come in here, nothing is showing yellow. Darn it. I thought that welding thing we had was going to be an upgrade for us. Oh, we need it over here. Unfortunate. All right. It is what it is. Let's look at my inventory. And I want to find my mind chip. Data. Unlock. Okay, let's see who our new friend is. Maximilian Roar. No class. All right, 130 health, has some melee damage, has crit damage. Has a really high sadity limit. I think, isn't 16 pain threshold? Yeah, 16 is pretty high. So that's pretty good. Inflict weapons is normal. Taking is normal. Ah, he feels no pain. And he's hard to crit. Yeah, okay. When are we going to get more Larry episodes? My Cataclysm Last Generation series is scheduled to come out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for the foreseeable future. I've recorded up to episode 21, and those are all up for members first. I don't know when more recordings will happen. At the absolute worst, they would be on Tuesday, but there's a very, very high likelihood I will use some of my morning time to record some more episodes. Crazy. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm having a lot of fun with Cataclysm. I don't know if you're fully caught up, but we had some crazy hijinks at the end of last episode for members first last episode. Okay, I'm not super impressed with this, on all honesty, unless we have a class that somehow needs to not feel pain. Okay, well, we are done with that. Now, unfortunately, I think we're out of missions on Mars. Yeah, we are just out of missions on Mars. So the next place we would probably go would be Earth, I guess? There's 2 missions there. There's 4 missions on the moon and 1 mission on Fuller. I wish it would tell me here. I don't think there's Quasimorph on Fuller. Or maybe it's Chisolsky. I definitely could be wrong about that. All right, and we're looking at multiple days to get there. We could make it to this thing. Realware versus Church of Revelation. Okay, I do need to help Realware out. That's pretty tempting. The moon. Okay, several of those missions will definitely still be there when we get there. As will both of those. Okay, I think we're heading to Earth. My disdain for giving money to big corpse finally hurts me. All these great Babel things I want to watch but can't. Well, everything comes out for everyone. Spin Mortality is like the only thing that's up for members only, and that's just because I haven't had time to continue working on that series. And I'll schedule it at some point. So it'll definitely come out at some point, Shinosuke. Okay, yeah, nothing on Earth proper. I kind of want to do this mission. Isn't RealWare like really losing at the moment? Yeah, they're by far in last place. Let's help them out. So we'll go to system map. We'll head to Fuller. We are gonna want to craft. How are we doing on that? Okay, we still have 6 hours on the next bandage. Hopefully I can queue up some more while we're in space. I don't remember exactly how that system works. Start travel. Okay, we did produce the bandage, so I can come in here. Yep, there we go. Okay, anything good? Basic clothes. I could spend some of my gunpowder to make bullets, but in all honesty, 12 gauge buckshot's like really common. We just happen to not be fighting people who are using those at the moment. Yeah. I don't really care for any of those weapons. Engineering. Knife. We have a bajillion knife kits. A gunsmith kit would be nice, so that would be some springs and some metal. Glass and poppies makes morphine. That is good to know that I have that recipe. I didn't know you started with that. We could make antibiotics based on our rotten meat. Sorbent is when you need it, you need it. Let's put it that way. We could make some more first aid kits. All right, let's do that. And then for my second one, we'll queue up. Apparently we can make 10 antibiotics. Wow. Good job, Isabella. I need to remember that. She's good at bringing the meat out. She brings home the beef. All right, and Max is done getting cloned. There you go. Okay, first aid kit's done. No, apparently everything done. 4 more of those, please. 1 day, 16 hours. And then we need more splints to be able to do that. So we'll start a splint production. Yeah, I haven't actually traveled particularly yet this game, so it's kind of nice to actually be able to do that. And actually craft some of these things. All right, and then, are we gonna eat chick chick or moo moo? I'm feeling like we're gonna have some moo moo, so we'll produce 5 of those. Oh my gosh, we've gotten so much done here. Let's make another stack of moo moo. I want to just commit to one type so that they always stack. And then I think we're gonna need both of these. All right, let's make some hydrogel. That's for treating burns. Moo produce. Oh my goodness. I forgot how quick some of these go. All right, and then we'll make some splints, and then we'll make some bandages. All right, well, hey, we really actually needed this craft time, so that's kind of handy. Make even more first aid kits. That's kind of cool that I was able to do that many, actually. And I'll make some sorbent. It's literally free, just to have some if we need it. Okay, and we are planning on doing this one. And we want to help RealWare. And we're going up against the Church of Revelation. So we've looked at both of those before. Okay, so against the church, though. Church of Revelation. Okay, they're another one at the bottom. So actually, we have not helped them. We helped Sunlight Coven. And look, our boy way up here. All right, Church of Revelation. What is your tech? The Hefe Hammer? Blast chips. Okay, what armor are you likely to have? We don't know. Chainsword, though. Oh, and I do like these sniper rifle type things. Okay, and RealWare, we're not going to be up against this gear, but yeah. Looks like cuts, fire, cold, a little bit of blunt. Right, the war echo. Okay, so we might get a basic item chip. These are blueprints for things we can produce on the ship. We might get military parts. We need 10 of those, so that wouldn't be bad either. Okay, that wasn't very much help though. I would assume that this would be a cut weapon. Shotguns are either going to be cut damage or they're going to be blunt damage, I think. With buckshot, which is usually what they fire, I think it's usually cut damage. And I don't know. There's nothing on here that tells me if there's quasimorphalysis. I'm going to assume that there is. If there isn't, I want to run Isabella. If there is, I don't. Let's run Isabella. I think the stations don't have quasimorphalysis here. I seem to remember that. We may be taking a little bit of a dangerous try here. Okay, so she's bringing a Silent Eagle, which needs 42. She has a stack of 42. She has a grenade properly. For her, I'm just going to assume that we are going to eat... Silencer, yeah. That we are going to eat our way through the map. So I'm going to bring the Tomahawk. I'm going to bring the Silenced Eagle. She's got the gear that she's got. There's not much else I can do about that. We could up the number of grenades. One seems to do it for me. If you can't get it done in one, what are you doing? And hopefully 68 ammo will be enough with us concentrating on trying to do melee. Okay, so then some med supplies. Take a med kit. And we don't have to worry about the infections. I'm good there. Unfortunately, in this point of crafting, I don't have any spare just plain bandages. That's a little unfortunate. I do have an extra splint. We can, again, she doesn't get infection, so we'll just splint with plastic and we'll bandage with rags. I think we're just literally gonna go with just a med kit. If we get androids or turrets, it's good to break them before leaving the map. Androids have good parts. And crazy turrets have crazy parts. Okay. I didn't really think about that. Yeah. All right, Isabella, what levels do we have on you? We're level 2 in knife fight, which is extra strike accuracy. Our cannibalism, I'm a level 2 cannibal. Thank you very much. Eating human meat activates the trigger. Its trigger activation gives 10 XP. Okay, right. So we do the extra damage. We have a chance to get AP back when we inflict wounds in melee, which is amazing. So we hit him once, we wound him, but don't finish him, then we can hit him again for free. If we get a damaging wound, like bleeding, then that activates this, which gets me pain and normal regen. Athletics is when we sprint. I believe this lowers the accuracy penalty while sprinting. Combat reflexes gives me extra dodge chance. And of course, she does extra damage as she takes wounds and she ignores infections. All right, let's do it. 10 seconds till landing. As soon as the security device or PMC guarding Sterling's farm realizes the battle is lost, they will retreat or lay down their arms. It's enough to destroy 50% of the combatants. If you think that you have enough strength and resources, you can explore the place. Apart from the capture, nothing else is included in the contract. That is, the customer will accept the farm in any condition. Welcome to the world of healthy and fair competition. Thanks, Jane. Extra AP not included on axes. It says blade. We are a long blade. I think that counts. Could be wrong about that, but I think that counts. Okay, we don't see anything here. Yeah, 50% of defenders. Floor 1 has 8 people on it. Okay, good to know. We have no hints. All right. Empty container, good start. 10 out of 10 would loot container again. Empty. Oh, I see. We're on like a... Right, we're on a space station. I don't know why I should be surprised. I knew we were on a space station. Okay, nobody home. Okay, a bunch of empty shelves. A bunch of empty stuff. Ooh, we got the goods. All right, well, maybe we can extract with some food. That would be helpful for other characters. Reminding myself not to open doors when we're out of AP. And for exactly that reason. Okay, he is looking the other way. I think I'm gonna go aggressive. Dang it. All right, well, there are multiple dudes. Move up 1. What do you guys have? You have a knife. You have a fist, and I didn't see that guy. All right, move up 1. What do you got? Also a fist. Okay. I'm not too concerned. How much movement do you have? 2. 1, 2. So we can go to here. We are running. Okay, we see another guy. Fist and a knife. Oh, we missed twice. Isabella. Isabella, what's happening? You missed 3 times. Okay, you have 2 movement. 1, 2. Let's go to here. And there's another guy in there. He also just has a fist. And 1 movement. 1, 2. Oh, I see. Oh, you're gonna drag me into somebody else? I like that the door closes while I'm running towards it. Perfect. Okay, be careful. Make sure we're checking everybody. You have how many? 1 and 3. Okay, the Acolyte's the dangerous one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Homie, don't play that game. Let's go to just a walk. We get 2 shots. Okay, let's go back up to a run into melee. He surrendered? Yeah, we don't do that around here. Okay, but how many? 2 left on this floor. Whew, okay. I think we're all right. Let's reload immediately. And then start looking. Recycle and recycle. Okay, I will take a bone so we can do our future chopping with that, hopefully. And she is hungry girl. Get her started on that. We'll see if we can bring that with. No reason not to bring these for now. A sensor. Max health -5, field of vision -10, minus a bunch of resistances. But why would I ever put this on? Minus accuracy, plus pain. I'm not sure why I would ever want one of those. Also, I just used my axe instead of my bone. Dang it. Well then. Alright, snack time, bring with. I don't even want to carry that many. Okay, now we need to retrace our steps to all the like giant massacre that we just did. Okay, now I want to trade you. Yes, yes. Give us the meat. Give us the meat. that down. Okay, we still have the bone equipped. Okay, get rid of the bone. Okay, again, I'm gonna carry around, I think, 2 stacks of meat, and then we're willing to ditch one if we have to. Delicious. Okay, keep a bone equipped, and we'll grab an extra here. We should have a lot to take apart. Someone left their shirt in the door. Butcher. I'm not sure I get XP. Oh, I didn't look. There was Quasimorph on there. Yeah, Quasimumbo just said it's morphin time. I didn't even pay attention. Drugar, you opened it. I have arrived. When I consume your power, please do not cry. Tears are but a futile waste of good suffering. Oops, I opened a portal to hell. Okay, I did not mean to do that. When you cannibalism too close to the sun. Okay, well. All right, this nothing to do with me butchering. It has to do with me eating. So, we're not mending our ways yet. Some poo. I'm willing just to eat that. So we'll put that away. We'll equip you. And that should be everybody. You are what you eat? Well, that means I'm human, Casey. Don't even worry about it. All right, now I believe, don't these things have to come out of bodies? So I should be, like, fresh kills. I should be okay here. I'm not expecting them to show up, but now I have to do an entire level with them on the map. Well then. Nope, they are here. Perfect. All right, you are Sevis Minorum. You have thorns. I think they come out of living enemies, says Shinosuke. An unfortunate creature of the Brahmfutura of the moon who would rather die than live, but life is its punishment. Okay, it has speed 2. I have no shot. Okay, go back 1. Wait. That is not the type of damage numbers that I am looking for here. Is this a dead end? And it's a dead end. Oh, mistakes were made. All right, what else do we have here? We're probably dead. All right, Nobilis, a powerful Quasimorph of Dugar, leading his faithful servants into battle. He has speed 3 as his normal, so we're not going to be able to really outrun him unless we get shenanigans. And a centaur. This weird quasimorphic creature will make your blood run cold. More research is required. He has a claw. 200 HP. How much do you guys have? 80. The consequences of my actions. I totally didn't even look. I didn't even look. I even talked about how I wasn't sure if this had quasimorphalysis or not. All right, so I think my plan is we just kite backwards as long as we can, and then we last stand / if we get the opportunity. Only this guy actually is faster than me, but we're not killing him. Grenade time? Actually, that's not a bad idea. All right, we do need to go into run. Let's take a shot. He's gonna go 1, 2, so I need to not be here. I need to not be there. I should have gone to walk for that. All right, we'll take a second and a third. Yeah, I can take. Let's go. We're not really missing. I have 2 shots left. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that we don't miss, or they can run out of it. So I probably want to throw it right here. Okay. So let's go back. What is the fuse on these things? I don't remember. 2 turns. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, hopefully they're not smart enough to know what a grenade is. We're gonna toss it right there. Oh, I should have started reloading. Apparently those 2 were smart enough to know what a grenade was. We do like tickle damage. Okay. Well, you know what? We've already quasied. If she's dying with a stake. I want that plus damage. All right, well, you know what? Maybe it's burst mode time. All right, and you have 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sure. A Gladius Maximus, a 2-handed sword mercenary, paid in another reaffirmation to his oath to Nobilis, or whoever a Nobilis is bound to by pact. Okay, well, we're now in melee. We'll flip to melee. Ow. 95% chance to hit him. Let's go to run next turn. I'm gonna back up. Nope. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. I didn't notice. I was eating stuff that I didn't even need to eat. Isabella, I salute you. Luckily, we didn't really lose anything but like a med kit. In all honesty, like we had an okay cool gun, but it wasn't like vital or anything. Man, that was totally me not looking at the absentia or non-absentia. Okay, well, that also apparently failed the mission. I thought, I guess I don't know what I thought on that. I thought you could redo those if you died. Well, we are out of missions at Fuller Station, so we have 2 others. Okay, how much time is left is the question. 12 days, 17 days, 1 day. So we could do this mission and then 2 more. Or we go here. Those have enough time. So I think we go to the moon and we try to get those 3 missions done. So we could work for Daydream Kim against Planet Bridge. I think that's a yes. Again, Daydream Kim is like really far at the bottom. So there are 14 units spread over 4 floors. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that first one. HR changes the sign back to it's been 0 days since agent death. Yeah. And then restarts the clone with just like a casual flick of the button to start the cloning machine again. Thank goodness you don't have to pay resources for the cloning. Okay, I think we're gonna do that. 20 hours, so we're gonna have to do this right away. I wouldn't have it any other way though. Okay, so spacecraft, are we crafting? Yes. System map, we're heading to the moon. Oh, that was so bad. I can't believe we summoned a freaking Baron guy or whatever those things are called that early. All right, we're doing you. Pick up the corporate PCPU from the Alliance Arcology and evacuate with it. Okay. Isabel's down for the count. All right, Francis, I think you are up, friend. And Francis was equipped with the SMG. Refill that. I am glad we managed to throw our grenade, though. So we have that going for us. We did not lose the grenade. We used it gloriously. Even if those guys were too smart, they backed up for sure. I figured they would just charge into the grenade. They definitely did not. Only Mars has the Osemtia. Imperium, am I just remembering incorrectly that I thought the stations around Earth didn't have Quasimorphs? Am I just misremembering that totally? I would definitely believe that. Okay, so I'm gonna bring an extra stack of 9 mil. We wanna bring... this is a 4-floor mission. So 5 of these would be 1,500 calories. Just Earth and Mars for now. Okay. Well, and I think it kind of works like weather. So I think that even a location that has or doesn't have, I think it can kind of like temporarily change. But again, we're kind of at the edge of what I know, so I totally could be wrong about that. All right, we'll divide this one. I just want 1 med kit, please. I think I'm going to bring my stack of Moo. Yeah, let's bring the stack of Moo. I still feel... Okay, we'll do that, and we'll bring 1 can. I just don't want the death of Babel dies starving to death. That would just be too sad. Now, we also could bring the morphine. That does lower quasimorphalysis, which, again, maybe we should be bringing... Are the SIGs here too? Or is that under... Was that under medical? Yeah, cigarettes lowers quasimorphalysis by 40. Well, unfortunately, Kevin, this is not going to be my cannibal. Isabella's the only one who's immune to infections. So she normally you're pretty much guaranteed to get an infection from cannibalism. And so you have to bring antibiotics or sorbent with you, and sorbent makes you lose calories. So it's kind of a self-defeating thing. All right, we'll bring the cigarettes too. We'll probably get addicted to them right away. Perfect. And I think that's it. I don't think I need anything else. You know what? No, let's not bring that can. We'll just bring a noodle at 400. So that's almost 2,000 calories. Like a toddler not wanting to eat his carrots. Eat your long pork, Kevin. Here comes the airplane. All right. Let's go. The sensors found the PCPU that's stuffed with data. However, the guards of the Alliance Archaeology are already on their battle stations. We'll have to try to get as close as possible as the target, take the device, and come back. Only distract yourself if something else is worth the risk. Got it. Poor Isabella. I guess we also did lose her armor. We don't really have another set of armor. Like, this is the last set we have. So it would behoove us a little bit to try to come out of here with some extra armor. Okay. Okay, wow, we already have contact. Perfect. What are we looking at here? Craft right. He's got a pipe. All right, we can deal with that. He hasn't seen me yet. Multiples, perfect. Has a nail gun. Has an actual weapon. He's too far away for me to effectively damage. He's not a good shot. Okay, they have fear. All right, I'm gonna be aggressive here. I need to get closer for good shots. Man, that sucks. All right, and you're the one that has the gun. Okay. Good times had by all. I don't immediately see anyone shooting at me, so I'm going to start reloading. Yeah, we don't need to be chopping people up this time. I will say that I don't remember it being a thing that harvesting bodies used up your blade. Maybe I just didn't remember that much. It's a rocket pop. Boy, that looks like something. Gives calories, lowers quasi, which we have here. We're in Somnia. You know what? We're going to eat that and lower Somnia down. We don't need Somnia, not around these parts. A striker. I mean, it's not great, but like I said, I need to be bringing some armor out of here, if at all possible. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a little spicy. What? Okay, so if I run one, I don't think... Yeah, we don't have a good shot. Let's pull back to here. Wow. Okay, double wow. We didn't kill him in 2. And we got an infection. Perfect. Okay, let's go down to just a walk for the better accuracy, apparently. Okay, well, perfect. Oh, the gun bang magazine. We need this for an upgrade. This is an upgrade right there. I'm pretty sure we have whatever the other thing was. And poppies would be nice to get out. And as I mentioned, I do need to try to bring some stuff with. I'm not bringing that handyman helmet. All right, and then for ourselves, we are bleeding and we have an infection, so we'll go ahead and medkit it. Ouch. Now that we need elf cannibalism run in the Songs of Six. They did not... It did always use durability, but they made the scaling on it more aggressive at some point. So bad blades... Oh, I see. So people were just bringing like a bone or something and then just using that. Oh. Okay, there was another guy there. I need to go up to run. 1, 2. Okay, we get 1 shot. You have a shotty. You have just a normal pistol. You are actually in range, I think. Okay, he's in fear. I think that means he's gonna try to run away. Okay, and then you. An electromagnetic gun. That sounds horrible. Armor pen backup silencer. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. I really hope she's not here. Okay, good. Oh, but there's somebody else. Perfect. A nail gun. Okay, I'm not too sussed about the nail gun. I got 24 shots. Okay, back up. Kind of want to reload, but I also... We kind of have the clown car conga going on right now. Okay, that was the last person we knew about. Slow down. I am bleeding. All right, I'm gonna chance the infection, I think. I don't want to use the med kit. If we get an infection, we can, but I don't want to. We need a bunch of those for upgrades. All right. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was really bad. How did I not see you? How did I not see you moving around? That dude, you saw it. He came at me with a metal pipe. That was self-defense. He started that. Okay, we have an eagle. I don't think I care. Okay, we'll drop the wire for the gunpowder. Definitely dropping the nails for the 42. Okay, nothing else I need. Nail gun, I don't need. Chainmail vest. Vest size -1, but gives you a bunch of resistances. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I don't know if I'd ever use it. Okay, which pants are better? 8664, 86643, 3. This one also has some electric resistance. Okay. A bunch of good stuff that I'm never going to use. Are we fighting Ancom? No, we're fighting the construction people. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't miss that gun. I want to look at that for sure. And actually, no, I didn't do that right. All right, I'm still bleeding. My man. Okay, I want a full reload here, please. There we go. Okay, control to move onto spots that have bodies. Where did that gun go? I thought it was right there. Single shot pistol. Okay, dang it. We're also at grasp. Okay, I think... Alright, we're gonna have the ancient grognak. Have a sip of that. Of course we got addicted. Of course we did. And I'm still bleeding. Please, game. Help me out here. Okay, we'll eat our noodles. I want to bring some shells out. Here we are. The Enigma PT electromagnetic gun. Armor penetration. It's a backup and it has silencer. It's a capacitor and a transformer. Out of curiosity, what are you, batteries? Is that what you're... Am I blind? Why do I not see what you recharge? 9 mils. Do you just take damage and then you need to be repaired? 5 range. I have, I did craft a stack of sorbent. It's an internal battery, no recharge. Okay. So when it's out, basically. I think I'm going to take that out with me. Does piercing damage. 66% accuracy, so a little less. A little more crits. An extra square range, which is really helpful. Alright, so you unload. Take it apart. I did need to bring some springs out, but I don't think we have room. Could drop the poppy. I kind of want to make some morphine though. Then again, am I going to also get glass out? Maybe it's better to bring the spring. Alright, well there's a hat. Alright, we'll drop... Guess we'll drop that. Alright, I have a full suit of armor that we can get out, so assuming we don't die, and we immediately find a better one. 86643. That other one is better. Okay, we do have contact. Multiple contacts. Oh, okay. Okay, has a pistol, doesn't have a weapon. Back up, go to run. Come down, rip a shot. The other one didn't have a weapon. It's not a very good shot. Swing out. Oh, we have no line of sight. I don't know what you have. I don't like this. They have cover right there. Okay, not terrible. Has the shoddy pistol. Oh. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're all right. Let's just get closer here. Okay. Now, of course, I hit the 15% alcohol addiction. Because of course we did. Let's start a reload here. 9 mil. Okay, we want to back up. What did you have? Yes. I really appreciate that when you disassemble guns, they auto grab the ammo for you. That's such a good quality of life thing. Man. All right. Fine. That is so bad. We are looking for a floor down, right? This was like a 4-floor mission. Of course I get addicted to alcohol on floor 1 at the beginning. Okay, like a living area. Noodles. Okay, eat them. Okay, rotten food. Drink the water just cuz. Yeah, that's not an elevator. You also do not appear to be an elevator. A long blade and a rod. God, man. I feel so bad. I was like, my inventory is just so small. I feel like I can't grab like anything. There's gonna be poop and water. I don't need either at the moment. Okay, I didn't miss something, did I? Yeah, that looks to be relatively dead end. Okay, so it could be more up there. There is an area over here I haven't seen. All right, now we got to go back to being careful here. What happens when this gets to 100%? just saying. For no reason. What happens if that gets to 100%? How sad am I gonna be? We just vomited. Perfect. Oh, and it was a dead end. All right. Perfect. We're just vomiting all over the place. All right, buddy. Finish her off. Throw the bottle on the floor. How is it that we hit a freaking 15% on the first roll? Babel has a 99% chance to shoot somebody. Whiff. Let's go into sneak. I didn't see anybody. We're literally gonna vomit our way across this map, aren't we? Better pair of shoes that we might be able to get out. Oh. Your backpack is torn. What a pity. Oh, Jane. Okay. We'll work on that here in a second. 69% chance to hit. Nice. We have killed 100 enemies. I just got an achievement. We'll close that door. Repair the backpack. We broke the backpack repairing it. Babel's no good, very bad day. Well. All right, where's the gun bang? That is the most important thing I have at the moment. I am so sad. Banewind game, I guess? We need 14 of those. I guess one of the downsides to the rucksack is they can't take a lot of damage. That is absolutely painful. Oh, that is so bad. We damaged the bag repairing it. Alright, I guess we disassemble the ammo and we'll take the powder, I suppose. Almost certainly gonna have to throw that on the ground. We've got some truffle oil and we've got some cigarettes. I'm bleeding again. Alright. Where there's one, how is there not two? He got me with that electromagnetic. Oh, and he has military goods. I can't. I just can't. That's like a good trade good, though. Man. Somebody around here got a backpack I can have, please? Food is unavailable. What does that mean? Oh, do I have a... No, I don't have a massive stomach wound. Oh yeah, food unavailable because of my chest injury. It's a deep, piercing wound. We might luck out and find a bag, yeah? Alright, everyone remember this is where everything dropped on the ground. Maybe we could find a crafting station would do it too. I am still bleeding. Dang it. Come here. Actually, you know what? Alright, let's pop it. Oh, Francis, I don't know if we can afford 2 bad missions in a row, man. Something in there. It didn't heal yet again. That is so XCOM, baby. Okay, bathroom. I'm not really expecting much back here. Vomiting everywhere, perfect. Still bleeding after we used our entire med kit on that wound. Dude, that electromagnetic gun is just brutal. Alright. You. No. I need cloth. Stabilize that. Alright, hang on. We're just gonna have to wait a few turns. I need to see if this is actually gonna stabilize. No. Okay, stabilize. Drop the food for the ration. Did I drop another one? Oh, yeah. Good call. Yeah, because that's 1,500. And that's way more. Honestly, it's the canned good. This has more than a canned good. God, I mean, okay, forget it. I'm gonna need to carry these for a minute until we can get this wound under control. Dang it, this whole area is a dead end that didn't matter. Well, son of a gun. All those horrible things that just happened for nothing. Oh, Francis. He's just vomiting literally everywhere. I have no more alcohol to give him. I guess those weird clone biologies really coming back to haunt us here. Oh, and it was right here. Oh, if only I had seen this first. All right. Unless we find a bag, we really can't carry anything, so I'm really just hardcore gonna look for the elevators the best I can. Is that? For a second, I thought that said there was something up there. Okay, apparently not. Okay, dead end. Francis's no good, very bad day. I'm feeling down. Dude has hemophilia? Apparently. I thought they were supposed to have like Wolverine levels of regen. Okay, bathroom sink area. Oh, and there was a bot. Oh, Francis, we are just not, this is just not our day, is it? Okay, slow 2. I'm actually just gonna pull back even more. I'm gonna go to run. I need to go down to walk so I can open this door. Okay, thank goodness. Am I stunned or something? There we go. Okay, we got around the corner. Of course, we're bleeding 1,000 times. Okay, peeking isn't gonna help me. The phenomenon in which a creature is torn apart from the inside and a quasimorph appears in its place is called ecolapse. On the first turn of a newly appeared quasimorph that is invulnerable, it's phasing between our and their reality. At this moment, it makes no sense to fire at. It's better to make a tactfully more advantageous position. Yes. And of course, I only have 1 turn. Okay, hopefully they're gonna go for him. I'm running so I can't open the door. Okay, good. They're shooting at him. Let's get back around this corner for a second. And start stabilizing wounds. Hey, at least they're both on the same body part. I got that going for me. We're at 80% health. You know what? Let's just chug a gallon of truffle oil. Oh, delicious. Delicious. It has some healing properties, apparently. Okay, and we're gonna go back up to run. Okay, I think he finished it off. Give me the cover. We are firing was way too far out of my range. Okay, Somnia is at 97. Do we just pound the cigarettes? Maybe we pound the cigarettes. He's a bleeder with unstoppable diarrhea. We're vomiting, not diarrhea, luckily. Alright, let's get addicted to cigarettes, too. There we go. Do those addictions travel between maps? I can't remember. Oh, and he has military parts. Of course he does. Oh, I need to reload too. Let's definitely get started on that. All right, a whole bunch of good stuff on the ground. Cargo drone. You were part of the problem, cargo drone. I'm still bleeding. Perfect. I agree. Like, who has hemophilia and's like, you know what? I'm gonna go into PMC work. Yeah, that sounds like a good decision. They're also not really dropping 9mm, so I'm not really finding more bullets. We don't even have a full reload. I don't even know what this place is. What is this? Okay, that's a wall. It seems like a security checkpoint or something almost. Okay, empty is a way down. Doesn't matter. Okay. We have vision. Don't think either of them have seen me. Let's not engage this section yet. No, actually go this way. I want to see what's down this long hallway. We are gonna take the elevator if we can find it. Okay, just vomiting, don't mind me. If we found a med thing, we might be able to heal ourselves. A defibrillator, which of course we need. All right, well, I can't carry it. I just can't. Stabilize all wounds, heals any wounds. We could get addicted to morphine. I mean, you know, there are life choices that you can have. Hey, Simba. You got lost watching hat making videos. Well, they really pulled that one over your eyes. Oh, hold on. Thermal container. We need 3 of those at some point. Why, game? Why? All right, let's upgrade to a bandage for a little while. Oh, this is so annoying. I can't believe they blew up my bag. They really know how to actually hurt me. They knew that the bullets were nothing. Cuts can heal, but loot is forever. Well, hey, at least I can eat again. We have that going for us. Okay, we have healed to full. You are not an elevator. A lamp. Actually, can I use you to repair that? No. Capacitor and transformer. Okay, and dead end. We're on floor 2, right? Get to floor 4. Yeah, so... Yeah, but it doesn't have anything we need. Jackpot? Alright, well, I'll look, but... I don't know exactly what it would have. It's not going to be our mission thing. Oh, the transformer, actually. Okay, fair. Fair. Unfortunately, that is all it had, was a transformer. Alright. If I was an elevator, where would I be? Oh. Evening, officer. What brings you here? Oh, God. We whiffed. I'm so glad I took that out of there. I'm going to run for cover. We're going to get shot a couple times, probably. You do have a good weapon. Maybe I shouldn't run. Maybe we should actually engage. Running away is gonna... another one of bots. What do you have? A shoddy. Alright, let's make the shoddy approach me. We pop out. Alright. I'm not dying with it. I'm not dying with it. That was not particularly great. We did gain an extra AP. If I swap... No, none of that's doing any good damage. Yeah, we're both out of effective range, but there's no cover, and I don't want to push a shoddy. I only have 51 bullets left. I think I'm gonna fire our sidearm. Yeah, that armor piercing against the robot. Okay, he's in fear. Let's push on that. I am so glad I unloaded that barrel. You know what would have happened. Of course. Of course. Alright. It's a tall man. Quasimorph is twisted body of a man, no less than the mind. His swollen arms throb menacingly. He has slow too. Is he though? Is he slow too? Okay, we are officially empty. I'm running away while reloading. Let's bring this down. Okay. The door is closed at least for a second. Whew. We only have a few shots left in this weapon. Now that shotgun is looking mighty tempting at the moment. Okay, that is not the shoddy. He's the guy with the shoddy. Of course he is. Oh man. Nail guns do like no damage. That's just not even worth picking up. How many moves do you have? We got another tall man, so 2. So 1, 2. Boo. Okay. It also probably didn't help in that fight that we have minus 25% accuracy. He had a saw blade. Alright, you know what? Let's have a few cigarettes after that. There we go, there's the addiction. Bring the Quasimorph back down. And you know what? If I'm gonna die anyways, I'm gonna die with a stomach of moo moo. Alright, where are we going? I don't think there's an elevator here. I think that's a dead end. And I think that's partly what we drew back up here with us. So I think we need to head that way or that way. Let's head west. Oh, the shotgun. Yeah. Did I miss that? I did. Okay, so... I'm not allowed to put you in a vest slot. I could put my moo and that in there. Okay, yeah. We do... I gotta do a little Jenga here. Okay, drop the plastic, please. Okay, I got 9 more shells, actually. Okay. Okay, let's actually put those two weapons on for the meantime. And let's switch the shells for that. They have armor with weapon slots? These are vest slots, if that's what you're talking about. They make for faster use of like your reloads or your throwing or throwing grenades. Okay. I think there's been enough weapons fire that we have probably drawn literally everything in the world. We have a fracture. Well, you know what? Stabilize the wounds. A knife maker. Okay, here's a little bit of ammo. Okay, I think if I do this, I think I'm allowed to do that. Yes. You have to have the weapon equipped, I guess, to reload like that. Oh, 797. All right, Moo, I think it's time for you to go. And a drug package. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. We'll take the morphine. It's minus 200 Quasimorph. I don't have anything else that does minus Quasi. Oh, wait. Doesn't nanostem... No, nanostem doesn't get rid of... Nail zone. Nail zone gets rid of drug addiction. Right? Where was the rest of that? And we use that. Can we actually get rid of the alcoholism, maybe? Minus 60% to the alcoholism. Okay, let's give it another second here. Stabilize all wounds. We can unload the gun for ammo. Oh yeah, yeah, we've definitely been doing that. If I missed a gun, I missed it on accident. Okay, restore spent AP, poisons you. Stabilize all wounds. Okay, we did not manage to get rid of my addictions, which I thought that was an automatic happen, so I guess I misunderstood that item. I think honestly I have to take the morphine. We'll probably get addicted to it, but it's minus 200 quasi. Yeah, if I didn't unload something, then I missed it. Are you talking about that guy? There we go. Okay, some shotgun shells. Yeah, there's definitely something to be said about trying to use the ammo that the faction that you're in a fight is using so that you can actually have reloads. Okay. We're up to 25 bullets, but remember, we fire in like 4-round Why would you do that? What? Why? I hit control to move there because I thought there was a body, and instead it shot. A random can. If this is the elevator, I have just been completely screwed by my random chance. Okay, no. I would have been really salty if that was the elevator. We're on floor 2, right? I don't even think we're on floor 3. We have so long to go. Okay. We were very happy we unloaded that one before. Yeah, get those addictions nice and high, Francis. What is this room supposed to be? I assume this is a glass wall, so like some sort of like airlock security system? I'm trying to figure out what that is. Like normally I can tell what things are supposed to be in this game, and I'm just not sure what that is. Okay, this doesn't seem like where an elevator would be. We could print some train exam. Increase heal chance. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool if I had a bunch of acid, which I don't. A splint? Nope. Didn't that green drug reduce alcoholism? Did I not take the right drug? Did I leave one laying there? I am willing to double check that since apparently I have to retrace my steps all this way anyways. I thought I took the anti-alcoholism one. I saw you. A tall man. Okay, so I guess I misremembered that in that. Oh. I thought they had to come out of bodies, but I guess they also can just phase in to existence. Green drug can do it. Okay, so green drug can do it. Minus 60. Okay, so we have to use it. I assume I need to use 2 of those. There we go. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was the blue bottle. Okay, very, very happy with that. That would be something I would love to drag out of here, but I have literally no room. I can't say no to this because if we run out of ammo, we're gonna have to use it. Alt for highlighting? Yeah, I don't know. I don't normally do that, but you are correct. Okay, map again. This is so gonna end up being where the stupid elevator is. All right, that's where I think. That's where I'm gonna go check. Come on, Francis. Stay with me, man. Stay with me, Francis. Okay. 95% chance to hit, or a 76 that deals more damage. Neither, because I need to step backwards. I can't run. Running is unavailable. Oh, okay. Am I hallucinating? Okay, he went through that door. The fact that I can't run. The fact that I can't run. Okay, Quasi's up to 113. We have a door here. Sure. When we get to 200, I'm taking the morphine. So we're all on board with that. Oh, Francis, we are having such a bad day today. Here, eat these noodles and have this Percy Cola. That'll make you feel a little better. Okay, and yeah, empty. Instant smoker's lung. Apparently, another tall man. I don't think they'll come through the glass. Probably want my shoddy for this. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. Close combat specialist level to 3. You know what? I didn't drink that water. I'm gonna go have a sip. Okay, and then some plastic to stabilize my wound would sure be nice. He was beating me with a leg, apparently. Okay, where the heck is this elevator? Is it literally in the corner that I gave up on? That's where we came in. Son of a gun. All right. Man, I have been so unlucky on this map with finding the elevators. Literally every angle that I've given up on has turned out to be where we actually need to go. So this way. Gentlemen, good evening. Would you please come towards me? I can't run. This is really awkward. Okay, he's still stunned. Of course. Okay, 1, 2. Zero. Why 0 there? This is past the round that he came in. What am I missing? Oh, you have a bajillion blunt resist. Aren't we firing buckshot? They spawn with immunity? Okay. They're immune to cut. Okay. Yeah. Well, that sucked. Well, hey, here's some stuff. Want some lunar innards? Or some shava? Okay, that would give me fullness and minus 500 quasimorphalysis. What horrific thing's gonna happen when I eat this? Because that would be really helpful if I didn't have to take the morphine that I'm gonna get addicted to. Man, do we just use it? I think we just use it. I don't think I can say I don't think I can say no. Let their power become their. I mean, Isabella always said that we should eat our enemies, right? That actually is really helpful. So at least we had that going for us. Ooh. And that is also, that was not the right weapon. That is also helpful. I just need to chill here for a hot second and do a bunch of reloading. Okay. Francis, you're gonna have one hell of a story to tell. We are done with this map. There we go. And oh man, I just refuse. I refuse to give up these goods. I'm not gonna do it. I won't. I won't. Okay, that's a nice big reload though. 1 bullet from max, I think. All right. Of course this was the area we were supposed to go. I can has elevator, please. Pretty please, may I have an elevator? That looks very elevator-like. Son of a gun. I was so close when I gave up and turned around. We still have an entire 3rd floor and 4th floor. Do we just bag it? Do we just take... Oh, they won't let me because they don't count these items as high enough value. Yeah, they don't count these as high enough value, do they? No, I could call evac. No, I don't. No, we've not managed to pull out whatever's needed for any upgrades. That's why I'm nervous, because I have the gun bang magazine, which I'm 99% sure gets us an upgrade. Our bag got shot out from underneath me, finger. So I lost a whole bunch of really sweet loot. Do we just evac this? We're in such bad shape. 2 whole floors to go. You know what? Let's be out of character. No, she doesn't care. But I have a gunplay magazine. Jane, no. She just doesn't understand my hobbies. Oh, I was gonna leave. You guys saw it. I was gonna leave. I was gonna take what we had and just be content. It was gonna happen. Perfect. Hey, I can run again. Oh, because no, I can't. I just got a thing for getting shot. Not being able to run is like really crippling. Okay, we're probably going to be in close quarters. I'm going to switch to the shotty here. Is he not coming through the door? Perfect. That electromagnetic gun, man. Well, hey, at least mine is fully repaired now. Stabilize our wound, because of course we're bleeding. Shotgun shells. A Predator. Running is unavailable. Yeah, tell me about it. You're not wrong. Clones are for dying? No, clones are for looting. Clones are for looting. They're valuable employees that bring me loot. Man, I even had some 42 shells on us at one point. Do we swap out the Enigma? I kind of like the Enigma as a sidearm though, because I don't have to think about bringing ammo with it. I think I'd rather carry that out. Plus, that's 18 shots. I'm more likely to find some 9mm than I am to find more 42. This does seem like that was probably the main security guy of the floor. At least, and my armor is actually still in good shape, so I've got that going. Ah, okay, I see you, buddy. We're going to full walk ahead. And we just literally have to take it because we can't run. Enemy missed an attack, so it triggered. Yep. And hey, we actually solved our bleeding with only one dirty rag. A weapons case. I feel like I'm getting punished for my loot goblin ways. When they broke my bag, like, oh, guys, he doesn't have a bag anymore. You can drop the good stuff. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. That looks kind of elevator-like. Anybody here feeling like an elevator? A switchboard. Didn't we need a switchboard really badly? Or was it a motherboard? Yeah, I see that, but do we need it right now, Finger? That's what I'm questioning. I mentioned earlier that they made that quality of life. I think I'm going to take that. If that's what we need, I just can't remember which one it was for one of our initial upgrades. Like I said, the game will get easier as we get some upgrades, or at least we'll fall less behind. If I had that cargo pod, for example. All right, let's eat the lad's chips. Have some water. Okay. We still have one little thing of food. I absolutely hate not being able to have the option to move into run, by the way. Let's go now sneak here. And okay, I'll look. You mock me, game, you mock me. This is like the beginning of the Cataclysm run where I just could not find a bag for Larry. This is not feeling like the type of area that is going to have an elevator. Paper towels. Sure, you know what? A third morphine. Larry's got a plan. We are up to 162 again also. So, am I correct in saying that the Quasimorphs can either explode out of a body or they can just manifest? Like, so if I could just be in an empty area like this and there could just be one in here, right? Larry is the clone that, or Francis is the clone that refused to die, apparently. This man has had such a bad go of things. I keep seeing a yellow dot when we come down, and I keep thinking that's my mini-map trying to tell me something. We are on the right floor. All we need to do is find the PCP. Probably didn't need to do that, but you know what? When we're backed in that room with a Baron trying to kill me, we'll be happy that we took that barrel and emptied it. That seems rather dangerous. Okay, another one of those little security checkpoints. Oh. We have it. We have it. Okay. This is the way. Francis found the way. Come on, my man. Come on, my man. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me who wants the loot that you have. There it is, just on the ground. Now, what do we give up for it, though? What do we leave behind? I think it's got to be the military parts. I'm pretty sure we needed the military info. If I had one morphine, I would leave it, but I can't leave a stack of 3 morphine. I have almost no shoddy shells on the ship. I feel like the shotgun shells are the most Leave a gun. If I was gonna leave a gun, I think I would leave the shotgun. And that leaves me room for one more piece of something. But I probably don't want to get tempted by that. You can craft ammo, but I just don't have any gunpowder on the ship. This is only like our 4th mission of the campaign. And we keep getting a bunch of upgrade parts. And so we haven't actually brought a lot of basic goods back. It's been actually a little bit awkward. I don't think I've prioritized very well. Okay, we're just out of here. We're done. I'm taking what I got. This is a new leaf for Babel. No longer will he die pointlessly after 45 minutes of looting a map when he could have just left. Planet Bridge is forced to change all the operational plans. It suspects who the customer might be. If it decides to take revenge, we can accept a contract from that as well. The customer's representative of Daydream Kim took the PCPU and gave us a reward. It's already on the spacecraft. We got a ledger. Okay. I do actually kind of want some chemtrail, so that's not horrible. And hey, we got another mercenary. Okay, nice. And we replaced our med kit. I mean, this isn't like drool worthy, but that's not terrible. All right, and I will just, wow. I will just go ahead and unload basically everything except for the armor, I think, at the moment. Okay, spacecraft. Yes! Yes! Okay, there's the symbol, so we actually get to see it. A yellow plus if we have something we can upgrade. Upgrade. All right, we got additional lines. Now, I'm not super excited for that. That's kind of whatever. But that takes us closer to scavengers, which I would be very excited for. So, yeah, there's nothing for it. Yes. And then here, we need robot parts. The number one thing we were looking for. And hey, look at that. The ledger we just got was actually vital. So robot parts is what we want more than anything else. And then down here, we need mining workwear and a toolbox. Oh, and another ledger. So those are the 3 things that we need. And our conveyor now has another line. I don't have enough to make a bandage. Perfect. We're doing a full thing of sorbent. I could make a knife. We have 24 powder. Oddly enough, I don't think we're going to make anything. I already have 1 stack of moo. Well, I guess another stack of moo wouldn't be horrendous. All right, this is just going to be empty for now. It's fine. Okay. Ooh, laddie. That was painful. Okay, so we have 2 missions here. Destroy the cargo of Sunlight Coven. Or protect communication equipment. So it's Coven or Tianming. Okay, they're in first place. Let's do one for Tianming. Okay, we have not looked at them. What do you do? Sharpen the saw blade thrower. I'm not in love with those, if I'm being honest. A Handao. That could be pretty interesting for Isabella. Another mine chip, chainmail, a bio-waste tank. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super impressed with that, but I think we'll take it anyways. And Sunlight Coven is at tech level 2. You little buddy. All right, I think we're gonna help Tianming on that though. So we are likely to get lasered. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So that's gonna be, is that pierce or is that beam resist? I don't think we have any armor to change into, so I suppose that's a moot point, whatever it is. Okay, so, or over here. Ooh, I would like to go against Tezcalin, though. I would like to have him beaten down. We could work for Ancom against Tezcalin. That's a lot of power. Holy moly. You can do either side of a mission. So that's for him, and that one's against him. I don't think we're going to do that one next, though. I think we're going to do the other one first. I think we're going to do this one first. So we're going to help Tian Ming do that. Now, before we do that, hang on. No, not in here. Here. Who's our new person we got? Where's my chip? You. How many mercenaries are there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In my mind, there were 8. Is that still true? That there's 8 clones? Because once we have all the clones, I'm going to try to avoid taking missions that give me more clone chips, because there would be no point in it. Cloning in process. Aburon Lucas. Oh, there's a lot of them? Oh, okay. I for some reason I thought 8. Oh, there are 8 classes? I don't know why that number's stuck in my head. Alright, health is 130. Melee damage. Crit damage is kind of low. He's got good shooting accuracy. Sight range, pain. Adds a weapon slot. Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. A, you could just carry another weapon out. But B, you could have like a shotgun and a backup gun and a sniper rifle. And apparently he doesn't get exploded as much. What are you good at? Oh, I'm a pretty quick runner. How about you? I'm resistant to explosions. What? Well, I'm here, right? So I haven't exploded. Okay, Auburn Lucas. Sure. Sure. All right, now we could do an Isabella run, but my thing is, do we really want to be getting shot with lasers while we run in? Plus, whenever we're somewhere that has Quasimorphalysis, her value drops precipitously, in my opinion. So I think we're just going to stick with Francis. I think we're just going to stick with him. Okay. So we want to do the Tian Ming mission. We're going to do it with Francis. We are going to equip a new bag because, God, that was the most painful fight I have ever had to do. 20 out of 20. Yeah. These duffel bags have like no resistance. That's the downside there. God, do we even just chicken out and just take a tourist back? You're using the shadow armor, so the dodge is king. Yeah, I got this from turning over the info to Ancom. Do we take the chicken route? I think let's take the chicken route this time. I think my trauma's a little too fresh. I think my trauma's a little too fresh. Okay, what do we want to bring? A needler and a stack of ammo for it, maybe? That wouldn't be too unfun. That is corrosive and it's got a silencer on it. And it does poison. That's 6 reloads plus a 10. Put the tourist in the duffel. I see your thought process, but I don't think we're gonna do that. And then what are we gonna main here? I do actually like the submachine gun, but I'm again just concerned about ammo needs. I guess we could do the same thing we did last time, although what would I drop? Okay. I do want 1 grenade. I really don't have a lot of choices. We could move up. We could move up to the assault rifle we have. We do have ammo for it, although again, we're unlikely to find any ammo. I think I'm gonna stick with the storm. Spring weapon parts or plastic for repairs. Do I actually have a weapon? I'm gonna actually use this. That's probably a waste, but oh jeez, that barely repairs it. It's probably a waste, but let's get okay. I'm willing to go in like that. I just don't need that falling apart in my hands while we're mid-mission. All right, you're at max ammo, and I think that was so stressful. I think I'm gonna bring a second spare. Emotional support. Yep. I mean, it made me feel better when we threw that grenade. I don't know about you guys, but I think we hit the robot with it, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but it made me feel better. Okay, and then, goodness gracious, we need to have some better stuff out of here. All right, food-wise, I think I'm just gonna take one ration. This is 3,600 calories. That just does it for me. We'll try not to eat this, but if we have to, that's fine. And then some meds. So of course we need med kits. And we ripped through, I don't want 5. We absolutely ripped through those med kits. I think I'm gonna bring like 2. What type of wounds are these lasers gonna give me? So that's radioactive. Are they electric? I'm not exactly sure which one of these. It's not an infection. It's not poison. It's not blunt. Fire electric. Maybe? Also, we got a whole bunch of Quasimorph, and I don't really have anything. We used the cigarettes, we used the booze. We could bring morphine. You know that 40% means 100%. Do we just bring like 1 shot? Maybe we bring 1 shot of morphine, and we'll just use whatever we find on map. Yeah, let's go that route. Okay, I'm bringing a lot of ammo, but I want to be able just to shoot when I need to shoot. That felt really bad when we were trying to like not shoot to run out of ammo. Okay, good to go. Before we do that, we are at almost 2.5 hours, so I need to take my break and refill my tea here. For anyone new, I take a 5-minute break. I'll throw up a timer on screen. I do tell YouTube that I'm taking a break, so you may see an ad here while we're on break. I would encourage you to get up, get yourself a stretch and a drink, and we will be right back. All right, hope you guys had a good break there. You know, I have thought, how does this game handle autosaves? Do I need to be making saves as we go? I've never had a crash or anything, but I was just thinking like, man, that would really suck if we lost everything that we just had coming out of there. Okay, I don't see anyone mentioning that I was forgetting something, so we will go with what we got. We have marked the locations of the cargo on your map. The cargo is securely hidden deep within the MTZ. Such parcels are common form of rewards for PMCs. The corporations prefer not to advertise their collection and shipment. Our objective is to find and destroy the cargo. You're permitted to deviate from the main task only if you discover something truly important. Saves after every mission. Okay. Saves on every floor, says SOS. Okay. Either way, as long as I get out of a mission, we know at least that much is saved. I don't save scum, barring weird circumstances. I was just thinking I didn't want to lose progress, so. All right, what do we got? Floor 1, I didn't even double check. How many floors? 4 floors, okay. So a little on the spicy side, size-wise. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, now I'm back to normal health, so I need to remember that I can run. Okay, not seeing anybody. Noodles and a Mr. Veggie. Delicious. And I guess water. Now, water is another one. We can make hydrogel if we can get water back out, which will be very happy if we're fighting people who are going to light us on fire constantly. Memory records, some insulation tape. A lot of that's probably going to get junked at some point, but for now. Okay. Already have heads up, huh? And it looks like this is the only entrance. I'm gonna guess that that landing bay doesn't have anything else, so we do need to get in here. Okay, so let's go to walk. And then we go up to a run. All right, what do we all have here? We have, oh, he's got the little shoddy pistol. Wait, he's very slow though, so that's very lucky. Just a fist. Just a fist. And the little shoddy pistol. Okay, so we move here. He's in the doorway. I should have hit him with this. I'm actually going to take a second shot. That was not stellar. I should have been shooting with this. If I move up, I'm going to immediately want to move back. So let's just go here. We'll wait. Oh, he's fearing me. All right. Guy with gun. Guy with gun. Two of them left. $58. Okay, we have a lot better chance to hit with this. That might just end him, though. Perfect. All right, he's the last one left that we know has a gun. I'm going to be aggressive here because it's a shoddy pistol. Because it's a shoddy pistol. Of course. Does 2 damage to me and he gets a bleed. All right, he's got good cover on that. We have 4 AP. I'm gonna push on this. Really, a 0%, huh? Really? All right. Does that mean we have cover against each other? No, I guess we've negated each other's cover. I see you, Mr. Fire Barrel. Somebody else want to walk through that door? Okay. It calmed down, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean a dang thing. Okay, I would love to get a spring out of here. There's like no shot we'll get a spring out of here. Synthetic beans. All right, we'll eat that one and we'll trade it up for the beans. Somni is at 75 already. So, you know, just getting the place warmed up, you know, for some incursions. Another canned food. I seem to remember carrying a lot more just random stuff out when I played before. I seem to find too much good stuff. Do we want to get ourselves addicted to cigarettes right off the bat? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I do. Okay, we'll start reloading. Grab that. Okay, incoming. Guardian and a free woman. Shoddy pistol and a normal pistol. All right, I think we're gonna actually pull back for this one. Okay, that's not really what I want, game. I wish it was easier to tell if they were in attack mode. Did she see me and she decided to pull back? Let's give it one more turn and see what they do. Definitely has seen me. 2, 3, and then we're in the open to get shot. I think we just have to take that though. I just don't have the range. And then from here, we at least have cover. Okay, that'll play. And another guy walks into the room. Everyone else cool? No? Okay. How can you tell how much sound a weapon fire is going to make? Is it just it's loud or it's silenced? Or is there some nuance to that? Because I would absolutely love to be able to like have some firefights that don't draw the entire map. But maybe that's just, I need to just stop using this weapon. Another controller. I'm gonna do a little bit of a risky reload here. Enemies can also use grenades. Of course, they do so worse than our operatives, but there are some exceptions. To avoid getting hit by shrapnel, it's better move to a safe distance. Did they throw a grenade and I didn't see it? Oh goodness, that's horrible. Did he throw a grenade? Jane, you just are you just pulling my chain, Jane? Why would you tell me about grenades being thrown and put a pop-up in my face so I couldn't see what was happening? Did I drop that grenade? How did that end up on the floor? He threw a grenade. And apparently I just dropped mine somehow. I panicked. And I dropped my vest stuff somehow. What the heck happened there? Yeah, I thought I saw something move. I agreed. That's why I was like, why would you put that in front of my face so I can't see where the grenade landed? Okay, let's go up to run. Okay, well, if he had one, he's down now. Okay, allegedly, I can't see anybody. Sorbent. Okay, what the heck? What am I doing that's dropping my... Oh, my vest is destroyed. Oh. Okay. And I keep trying to put things in my destroyed vest. Okay, I'm with you, game. I'm with you. All right, let's repair. This is another thing I've never run across. I've never had my storage gear. Apparently, I'm just damaging this thing. I've never had my storage gear get done like this. Where did my bullets drop? Bullets, please. Yeah, I'm so gonna end up like losing those and forgetting them. 797. The Liberator. Oh, I want that. I want that real bad. We kind of need some springs though. Now, you know what? Repair. All right. You know what? I need that repair too. We'll take the ammo. Oh, and he also has a good set of armor. God, this feels so horrible that I just literally cannot carry anything. I really do need to bring some more armor back to the ship somehow. A military unit. Wasn't this one of the ones that I needed for an upgrade like right now? Game, you are so cruel. You are so cruel, game. All right. Speaking of cruel, let's go over here. I'm going to do another reroll. I want to be at full. There we go. All right, put me on my silenced weapon. Antidote. which cures alcoholism, which we definitely could use. And another partially okay set that I'm not going to be able to carry. Alright, I can't justify this. Let's disassemble it. And we'll start disassembling into black powder. Alright, well, hey, we've almost entered the first part of the first floor of our multi-floor mission. Oh, man. My vest is damaged. We've already had a whole ordeal with that. I'm sure my backpack will explode at some random point. I'm eating the Mr. Veggie. Okay, let's... This is the room where we store our gasoline. Oh, he says nervously. Okay, a construction area. Could we maybe fabricate something decent? I think the answer is no. No, you may not fabricate something decent. This would be kind of nice, but I just used up all my springs. We also didn't have an armor plate. Try fabricating a clue. We don't have those around here, Harler. Stop for a smoke. I don't have any cigarettes. The only thing we have is morphine. So if we get to 200, I will probably just pop it, I guess. It's just going up like crazy. Okay, I did just see somebody move around over here. We'll zip off this direction. Okay, closed door. Oh, double transformers. Those would be nice. The heck are we going? A tactical pistol, the LE MAMF 2150. Knockdown and a backup gun. It uses 42 rubber. Anti-crowd armor. Ammo. Eh? Okay, well, at least we've seen dead ends, so we know over here is the next stop, and we have seen movement over there. We're also rapidly approaching 200, so we have that to look forward to. All right, let's actually go to sneak here for a second. Okay. Whatever's in here is not immediately next to the door, at least. A guy with a hatchet. All right, well, I can't be having you behind me, so... Actually, let's do the silenced. He says as he whiffs. Oh, he dropped a turret. You friend of mine. Okay. That sucks, is all I have to say about that. And did I... That could have also been a moment. Oh. I went to look and apparently we punched him. Perfect. All right, what kind do we have? Okay, you're Mr. Blunt Resistance, so we'll be okay on that angle at least. Man. All right, we're above 200. Do we just pop the morphine? Do we just pop the morphine? I don't have any wounds. I'm not in pain, but it would do minus 200 Quasimorphosis. We're probably gonna get addicted. Pop it and do the turret? Yeah. I mean, we have to do the turret. We don't have a choice. It's between me and where we need to go, so. Let's just be really sad about having to take that apart. Okay, open door, wait, run. All right, so we need to move in, take a shot, move back. Move in, take a shot, be very happy. Let's reload. The turret didn't drop anything, and apparently I can't take it apart. Sensor. That seems a lot better than the sensor we saw before. And has a Gatling gun that I can't get. It is a frag grenade, to be fair. But yes, the grenade went off right there. A stove. Oh, we could make a Mr. Meaty. All right, well, unfortunately, no ham ham pang pang for us. Also, let's put on, maybe we can try to be a little stealthier. A random pair of pants. Apparently I'm carrying plastic around, so I guess we'll grab it. Okay, so auto dock, heal all wounds. It does have a charge. Unfortunately, not useful at the moment. Hey, there we go. All right. Happy days are here again. We've got our morphine. We've got a drug, bone restoration. I mean, that sounds pretty decent. All right, stay hydrated, friend. We'll grab that. I'm tickling my you're tickling my agent activation code. What do I need to know about that? Okay, so there's a door up there that we haven't gone through. There was also a door over here. Okay, let's do the closer one. I actually missed that. I would have gone up there had I noticed. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself for missing that one. Okay, back down to sneaky sneak. Compliance officers inbound. Thank you for your assistance. I couldn't. I don't have anything to butcher it with. I don't think. Yeah, I can't. The option wasn't there. I assume I would need a blade. Yeah, there should be a recycle symbol here if I could do it. I think I accidentally recycled it. Oh, well, here's a Furulence, which adds Quasimorphosis. Yeah, I didn't mean to, but I trashed it. That is kind of annoying having to have a separate tool for sure. We'll keep an eye out. If we find another one, I'll try to be a little more careful. Okay, we have a dude. He's got extreme cover. I don't think he's seen me yet. Nope, definitely has seen me. Perfect. Well, he came up and knifed me. How many movement points do you have, Mr. Squire? You have 3 movement points. Ow. Well, I got the blade for you, Shinosuke. I hope you're happy. All right, that is definitely going to be a first aid, assuming there's no one else in here to stab me. Okay, so I need to get this blade on me, and I'm not sure it has to be equipped. I think I just need to have it on me. So if we drop the gunpowder, we'll drop the bone healing. We'll grab that. Okay. We'll just remember that stuff's here. All right, we'll try to butcher the turret with this. I feel like as a PMC, a knife sheath should be pretty... Okay, that doesn't work. What do we put you on? Okay, what am I missing about butchering? Okay, I guess I can right-click this one. There we go. We got a printed circuit board, which doesn't appear to be something I need, and a weapon part. Weapon parts are kind of nice, but I got no room. I got no room. You can hit the mass butcher. Normally there's a recycle thing here, which is what I normally do. I apparently can't click. I'm left and right clicking both of these. Yeah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Just in case, if anyone got an ad or something earlier, make sure you click the live button down by the play. I think a few people are a few seconds behind. I think they're saying things after it's already happened. The reason I don't stream in 1440 is YouTube enforces like an extra 10-second delay, which I think is really terrible. Because normally we only have about a 5 to 10 second delay, and that's just the way it is on YouTube. Oh yeah, no problem. We could have got something good. What else can you do about storage? Are there some like 3-row backpacks that are better than the canvas sack? I assume there must be, right? That's just higher end loot than what we have. The finger says, I'm a big fan of YouTube stream setup, but yeah, the delay is the only downside versus Twitch. Yeah. I did do some streams on the 1440, but generally speaking, it's already hard enough for somebody to say like, Babel, no, you need to click this, when we only have a 5 to 10 second delay, and that made it like 15 to 20 seconds. I'm on the West Coast also, which pretty much means most viewers are as far away from California, which my stuff routes through, as you could possibly be. So even if you have a good connection, and even if my connection is behaving and being good, that's just the minimum delay that we're gonna get, unfortunately. I will say, I wish YouTube would get their butts in gear a little bit and get the missing features that they don't have from Twitch. Twitch is doing such a good job of imploding, and YouTube's literally not taking advantage of it. Where's emote only mode? Where is YouTube gaming integration? Like, I'd love to play some games that had Twitch integration, but a version for YouTube, and that just doesn't exist. We could make some warming ointment. I mean, that's cool, but I literally just can't carry it. So, what did we miss? Right here is what we missed. All right. Man, I am terrible at reading this map, apparently. Yep, right there. Our Brahmafura is also up to 110 and rising. Stream discoverability is huge too. Yes and no. It can be really hit and miss. You just basically on YouTube, the benefit of YouTube is if people like my channel and have watched stuff, they might see a For You live now, but for random people finding a stream, it's really bad. We had a pretty good night on Wednesday, actually. I was at 60 concurrents when we did Quasimorph, which is unusual. I usually average about 30, so like tonight's about average. And every once in a while, you really get blessed. My best stream ever was Menace at, I think we were at 350 concurrents or something. Like, it was just a really good night at just the right time, and Menace was trending. Okay, and this is a dead end too. What the heck? I swear this was gonna be the elevator. Okay, that's the elevator. Okay. I just totally misread the map completely. Yep. I totally misread the map. Wow, perfect. Twitch's API integration for games is amazing. Yeah. And there's really no excuse not to. Like, just do it. Like, eat Twitch's lunch. Like, be the evil corporation that you are. Why are you choosing not to do the one thing that would be useful? I don't know. Most of you probably don't follow this, but they changed their monetization requirements recently, or they will be changing in February. They're going to double what it takes to become a monetized channel. So it's not going to affect me. I'm way above those nowadays. But if I was just getting started, that would have been so depressing. And they're going to nerf what you can make off of shorts. So if you're a fellow shorts non-enjoyer, hopefully it's not going to be nearly as much slop, because they're going to not pay jack all, basically. So maybe we'll have less short slop. All right, Francis, be careful. We don't know this room is clear. Another crafting table. More duffel bags. I think I'm okay on duffel bags. Pathfinder, we could just make that on the ship. I guess it would be nice to make it on map, but yeah, nothing I care about. Okay, nothing in here. A random glass bottle. Disarm. There was a can north of the machine. I missed it. Okay. I probably should be doing more sneaking than I am. Sneaking good. Sneaking means I don't open doors with people on the other side of them. At least without knowing I'm doing that. All right, another med thing. Okay, some nicotine addiction treatment. Again, I'm just full. I'm just literally full. And we don't hear anybody. There's the elevator. All right, I'm just gonna take it. This is 4 floors, and the longer we're here, the more quasi's happening. I think my careful exploration of everything is a bad habit, because I feel like the quasi thing is kind of a soft enraged timer for the map. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, did we just end up in a broom closet at the bottom of the elevator? Okay, we're on floor 3. Okay, we have cargo of goods. Okay, we have visual. Uh-oh. What? All right, incoming. Unfortunately, he got a shot off, so he made a bunch of noise. All right, anyone here? There's a turret. Oh gods, there's a turret. That's why we don't go into rooms when we're not full. All right, so pop, shoot. Pop, shoot. Pop, shoot. That could have been incredibly bad. Why the heck would that guy have popped that right there? All right, let's stabilize our head with some plastic. That sounds pretty legit, Francis. We have an engineering kit. I don't think this repairs anything I can use. All right, unfortunate. Ooh, he also has a storm. Hold that thought. Let me start reloading here. Very nice. Yep, tactical vest almost broke again. So let's make sure. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, that's the backpack, not a vest. All right, please, 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 please don't destroy it. He destroyed it. All right. You know what? I'm gonna take my bone healing pill, and then we'll throw it on the ground. Well, we'll throw the black powder. I really hate that. All right, you come up here. I need to have a second slot. Where's my grenade? Where my grenade at? The heck? I'm pretty sure I didn't just take it apart. Well, I've apparently lost my grenade. Oh, did I use it up? Okay, yeah, you're right. I threw it on that. Man, it's all blending together at this point. Okay, I kind of like being able to heal that. On the other hand, though, rods would be helpful. Armor plates would be helpful. Springs would be helpful. This is a really nice med. I think we're just gonna go with it. I want to bring some food out. I actually could, hold on. I can actually eat one of these. Pasta with cabbage. All right, it's got to be the black powder though. It really does. All right, we're reloading. Reload. I mean, in theory, I've at least used my silenced weapon a couple times to some use. Okay, medical thing again. Man, okay, beautiful actually. But man, it really sucks. Okay, I think we're just gonna pop one. There's the old addiction. Nice. A thermal container. I need 3 of these for upgrades. If I just get it now, we don't have to get it later. We found the laser guy. Hey. Careful, there are acid puddles next to you. They're difficult to notice, but extremely dangerous. Avoid them or let them dry. Okay, that's here. That's not next to me. Okay, he can still shoot me there. Lesson learned. Ow. Okay. He got me with radiation sickness, a beam wound, and I'm addicted to drugs. Everything is not coming up, Babel. All right, he died. Immediately start reloading. Come out of my run. Okay, we'll be careful of the acid. Shoddy shells. I cannot carry anymore. Oh, he's got the Hefe hammer. Man, I kind of want a Hefe hammer. Automatic shotgun. All right, if we were gonna try to carry that, what would this look like? It would be this. Nope, this. And I could reload that if I put it on. I could carry 2 more shells out that way. All right, I gotta finish my current reload. What else do we have? And we don't have... Will you work? Stabilize all wounds. Yeah, all right. Give it a go. Is their backpack better? Actually, yes. Good call. My backpack now, suckers. Oh, they don't even know how much I want it. Oh, he's even French. He's got the French stripes. I want those shoddy shells more than I want rags. Man, if we could find a vest, we'd be talking. And there's a and a laser. Why? Okay, hold on. Let's finish reloading quick. And then we're gonna put on the Hefe hammer. And we're gonna reload the Hefe hammer. And then we're gonna junk the one shell. We can take a laser. Okay, that one is not silenced, just FYI. Incendiary, backup gun, and pierce through. Alright, if we trade those two out and we put this on... This is ridiculous. I am fully aware of how ridiculous this is. Alright, and we'll reload that. I think I want to do this one, though. Well, if nothing else, at least we might be able to get out of here with a couple weapons, so we'll have good weapons when I die and lose these. Okay, I'm not bringing the gunpowder, apparently. I need that cargo call-in so bad. All right, hang on. Did we have some other meds up here, or this machine, maybe? There's more of my gunpowder. Heal all wounds. Haha, suckers! You thought you'd get me addicted to morphine, but you didn't. Then you lit me on fire. Perfect. Perfect. Oh god, we're on fire. I'll heal 60, please. And we'll light that machine on fire. Perfect, perfect. All right. Wow. Wow. How rude is that? You literally walk around a corner and you shoot some poor random dude with an incendiary grenade. What is going on in your life, man? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Okay, how many moves do you have? 2. 1, 2. Oh. Right. I'm on fire again. Francis, you were just having a bad week. And Francis dies. The door closed behind me. I couldn't get back in. Oh, that sucks. I had so much good stuff there. They came through here when I was healing. I should have gone back into stealth and I could have maybe heard that. And of course it was like the super good guys too, as in they had lasers and stuff. God, that sucks. That sucks so bad. All right, we got time for one more. Man, what a night of pain. Multiple deaths carrying all the good stuff. We saw the end of that too. I think we need to do a little less looting. Then again, I'm not actually being bad tonight. Like, I've taken the elevators when we can find them. I guess I just need to learn the tile sets a little bit better. Okay, this one, we are going to be going against Tezglun. So I do not want to take Isabella because A, that'll cause a lot more problems, but B, I need to shoot these guys. So who are we going to bring? Francis? Apparently we have a fresh Francis. Didn't we have somebody with extra loot? This guy can carry 4 more items. Station type also affects the loot spawns. Yes, I do know that, but I don't know the stations well enough to really interpret the information. Do we take Pyrrha with the 4 item capacity? Or maybe we're just overcompensating. And we should just continue to run Francis. We're going to take the same class. Francis has the extra durability, which is really nice. Shooting actually is 45. Also 45. I'm not taking Isabella into a Quasimorph mission. One that I know is going to be Quasimorphs. Pyrrha for the physical resist. Okay, because Quasimorphs usually do physical damage. Is that the thought on that finger? And it's per weight. Okay. And so the more I loot, the stronger I get. I'm like Nvidia. The more you buy, the more you save. Just think about that. You can't afford not to buy more. All right, I'm in. Hello, Pyrrha. We've never met. All right, we're going to do a Scout of Hades again. Unfortunately, just going to be at low level, so that is what it is. And then this is also going to be incredibly unfortunate. This is going to be very unfortunate because we didn't manage to get out with any other gear. So we're down to our last set of actual gear. And I say that very lightly. We've got sneakers and a toque and some commie clothes. I'm gonna chance a duffel. And we don't even have a vest? Are you kidding me? Okay, hang on a second. Let's make sure we've queued up a vest. I'm pretty sure we can make tack vests, can't we? Yeah. No, we can't. We don't have enough rags. Okay. Okay. Francis would be so disappointed in me right now. Only thing he didn't hate was vests. What's going on here? I want to do this mission. No, I just didn't like being on that screen. Okay, so we're gonna try Pura. We're set up. Okay, so Tezglon, what are we bringing? I do think that maybe having the corrosion on the floor might be useful. Like we hit him with that, and maybe we get lucky and there's some acid on the map. You can disassemble in cargo. Okay, true. I guess we could take apart some jeans. And then we could at least queue that up. That's not going to be ready for this, for this mission, but at least we'd have it cooking. Or not? Okay, I'm not sure why that didn't work. Some sorbent if we get poisoned. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely taking a first aid kit. Oh, it went into my backpack. Okay, I see. I will say their menu system is very fiddly to get to the various menus. I wish we just had a main menu here. Crafting, spacecraft, inventory, etc., etc. It's not misery, but it's just not what I would expect. All right, let's produce 2 of those. And you know what? We should run, if nothing else, we should be making some sorbent. So make some sorbent up there. And do we have anything else I can actually do? Make a knife. I don't think we need a knife. Make some ammo. I don't think so. Okay. Into the mission, in here, into her, into here. Okay, so first aid kit is a yes. What weapons do we want to bring? We could bring the AK, or the, the AZ War Echo. Assault rifle would be nice because 5 range on the fall off, so we could shoot these melee things a little further out. 42. So we would not have any capability to have more on-map ammo. So we would probably want to bring, I guess, literally all of our ammo. I'd be down with that. We did manage to get the Enigma out. Enigma is our backup gun because it's range 5 and it doesn't use ammo. He has poison and blunt weakness. Okay, that's actually good information. Blunt weakness makes me think maybe... Oh, we don't have any slugs, though. Oh, we have... Yeah. Do we have anything that does blunt? That's piercing. Okay, 9mm is blunt. But we've lost our 9mm SMG. Okay, so maybe we bring a 9mm backup gun. Let me sort this. So we bring a 9mm backup gun. And then what? The shoddy, I guess. We don't have any blunt ammo. Literally all we have is the 12 gauge. Yeah, if we had the slugs. I love slugs in the shotties. Yeah, 42. Man, I wish we had another SMG. I am not impressed. I mean, I think we have to go with the AK. It's either that or the shotty. They aren't super resistance. I think I'd prefer the shotty. I think I'd prefer the shotty. Bring the extra shells and reload it. All right, we'll bring 1 stack of extra. And I think ditto on the backup. We'll bring one full stack. I can't believe I literally don't even have a vest. That feels bad, man. Okay, okay, if we brought antibiotics, that is both poison and infection, or we bring sorbent, also infection and poisoning and alcoholism. All right, we'll just bring the sorbent. It's free. I don't care if we lose a stack. Oh, we lost our ration too. That stings. Bring some beans, or we bring the other ration. I'm gonna pretend that we're gonna succeed a mission today, and I'm gonna bring the better item, so I only need to bring 1 food item. Okay, and I have nothing to other than morphine to lower the quasimorphalysis. Do I even need to care about that on this mission, or are they just gonna already be crazy? I guess bringing 1 along wouldn't be a bad idea. It also can be a generic heal. I should sort of care. Okay, fair. What sort of mission? Let's double check that. So we are doing a conquest mission. No, we are doing the defensive mission against Tezcalon. That is going to be not fun. Defense care? Okay. In that case, let's just bring the full stack. It's literally the only thing I have that does anything, so this is going to be real tough. Well, if we die, we die. It's fine. I don't mind losing on it. We certainly could use a W, though. God, I feel so bad about that last one. If I had gone back into stealth after we healed, I think I would have seen those guys. I think he still would have gotten the shot off, so I don't think it would have changed, but it definitely was a misplay. I have not been opening those. That's true. It is this one, the emergency case. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, but they didn't give me a... they didn't give me a vest slot. You absolute jerk. Defense doesn't care. Defense is absentia. Okay. In that case, we'll just bring the 1. Oh, and dang it, that case filled my inventory. All right. We'll just bring the 1 then. I would prefer not to lose all of them. We'll be careful on it. All right. I don't need the moo. I don't need the chick. I don't need you. I don't need you. The extra ammo is actually kind of nice. All right. We're just, well, you know what? Let's bring a second stack. Now I'm a little worried. Okay. Let's find out the folly of my ways. As soon as we get there, the attack will begin. Sensors show that the Quasimorphs have already appeared in certain places on the candle building. Hold out as long as possible, their onslaught will weaken. I wish I had a turret for this. All right, somebody want to kick in the Doom music? I can't do it on stream because we'll get dinged. Okay, so... let's see. I kind of feel like maybe here would be a spot. We have some pretty good sight lines and we have ability to move around. I kind of like this spot. Plus we have these, they can't really get through here, so that's kind of nice. Bottom right, let's see. I don't want door. What literally killed us last time, the door auto closed and I had to go, I couldn't get through the door while running. So we had to back up into our turn to go down to walk. And that's when he did the killing blow. Had the door not closed on me, we may not have died. I need to remember to drop stuff indoors is another thing we could do. Look up bottom, look up right corner. You guys like this one? Some cover right here. Yeah, I've never been shot at by a Quasimorph, I don't think. I like over here, but you're right, it doesn't really have cover. I like the sight lines, and I like that we have these pits that we can play Ring Around the Rosie a little bit. I'm gonna go with my gut. Top right can only come from one direction? I mean, they could come from here, and they could come from here. Shidoshi says upper left. That does take it down to 2 directions rather than 3. All right, let's... Now, they did say they might already be here, so let's be a little careful. All right, let's... Oh, Keeper of Secrets. You're cool, right? And there's somebody that's not cool behind me already. Please don't shoot me while we're trying to help. A Spooter? This creature is a GMO organism created by a balance of ecology of Venus. It turned out that quasimorphalysis affects them too. Well, the spider's gonna come kill me, so we will be killing the spider, actually. We are in absentia. Hey, bud. Are we cool? Okay, we're cool. I don't want him behind me because NPCs in games always shoot you. Okay, what do we got? Another Keeper of Secrets. Cool. You are not a Keeper of Secrets. And I would tickle you if I shot you. Not even worth it. What are you? Slave. The life of a Quasimorph is eternal torment. Let's hope that the marginal theories about the reincarnation of humans after death in Brahmafuturas are just theories. He has a Tekpatul, which is a dagger. Okay, I'm very concerned about my lack of damage. I think it's mostly a distance problem at the moment. What are you guys equipped with? Okay, pistol. Okay, at least they don't have like full autos that are gonna hose me. All right, come closer. Okay, that's looking better. Yeah, Shoddy's looking even better. Ah, that's so classic too. Oh my goodness gracious, man, you scared the crap out of me. Don't do that. All right, actually, oh, and something did ranged attack. Okay, well, whatever's happening over there, that's on you guys. I don't know what else to say. Good luck. But one of them died. Son of a gun. It's a Tla, a vicious, mindless predator who follows the very principles of Ganix to kill quickly and quietly. There's cover in the right corner. Gotcha. All right, well, I'm definitely not going to stand out in the open if he has a ranged attack. Okay, here he comes. Not bad. Not bad. We got this, bro. Just corner camp it. We got this. Stay with me, Keeper. Stay with me. I'm invested right now. Dude, these... When you really get into these type of tactical extraction things, they really ratchet up the tension. Let's go down to stealth here. I can pass my rounds faster. Repel the attack on the building. Survive 38 turns. That's actually not that long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have an acolyte. The equipment of this Quasimorph resembles a ceremonial attire. Everything suggests that the Society of Venus Brahmfutura is similar to some ancient human societies. Yeah, they're like Aztec, aren't they? Okay, how far do you move? Very slow. All right, come on up, bro. In fact... Okay, we got another one, another acolyte. Yep, just let him come to us. There's no hurry. Another spooter. And the spooter's a little more frightening. I need a shotgun to take out spiders in real life. Okay. Okay, we are fully reloaded. 21 more turns. All right, I need this spot, buddy, so I can watch my sight lines. I played GoldenEye 64. I know a thing or two about corner camping. Perfect dark with that like sniper rifle that could see through walls and shoot through them also. BS, but okay. Friend. Oh, friend. Oh, friend, what did you do? How far can you move? 2. All right, I'm willing to get this close. Okay, good job, Keeper. Good job. I'm sorry, I didn't doubt you. I should have been on my sight line. All right, we're good. We're good, man. Don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. Where are we at? Jane, how we looking? 10 more turns. All right. I really wish I could be like, hey, dude, could you stand up here, please? Okay, another acolyte. You are so dead if that acolyte gets to you. Don't you die on me. Running down. Go down to a walk. I got you. I got you. Stay with me. That dude is doing a nice job of keeping that secure. Everyone wanted me to move to the right corner. Pfft. Imagine being in the right corner on this mission. Oh, that would be terrible. This wouldn't work nearly as well if we were fighting ranged things. I will agree on that. Because the cover up here is right here, which you can't really use. This could work, though. You could smash the glass and hold the door open. Take cover right there. Are we looking, Jane? He's running, by the way, around in circles. He also apparently plays first-person shooters. Spooter. Okay, I've been poisoned by a spider. I hate it. Poisoned wound. Okay. We're trying to treat it. Mild burn poisoning. Maybe that didn't actually treat that. Excuse me? Mild burn poisoning. Poisoning, minus 20%. Okay, so it takes that off, but not the wound. I see. Okay, we will treat it. How close are we, Jane? 3 turns. I don't want to die to something as stupid as that when we made it through this mission. Kill survivors 3. Okay. The hunters have become the hunted. Okay, a melee guy. And he's slow too. So 1, 2. Reload shotgun with menacing intent. I probably should be in walk, not in stealth when I do that too. There's no action penalty in either one of these, or aim penalty. Quasimorphic crystal. Repair everything. Alright, well, you know what? Backstab, accurate throws. Actal parts. Melee part. Okay. Do the Quasimorph weapons ever become cool? Like, is that a thing? Oh, my bag broke again. Son of a gun. Game, you are killing me. All right. You have got to be kidding me. I've never, I think ever, in all the time I played before 1.0, I maybe had one bag break. I'm just going to have to drop it. Because I'm just going to continue to drop the things that actually matter to me. I should just take this off because it's just going to make me keep dropping things. I hate you so much. I can't repair it unless I have cloth, and I don't think anything's dropped cloth. We haven't murdered anything. We'll see. We'll see. If I can find some... Somebody had a little, like, vest thing on, didn't they? Yeah, somebody had a little vest thing on. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Apparently they don't disassemble into cloth. Ganex rags. Apparently they do quasimorphosis. Yeah, it doesn't appear that they actually have rags. It's a different material. We don't want a haunted backpack. Trust me on that one. Oh, you a shooty boy. Okay, fire. Jane, how we looking? None. Doesn't that mean we get to leave? Apparently not. Oh, Jane's like, no. I didn't say you could leave. All right, let me know, Jane. All right, now you may leave. When you ask the teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And they say, I don't know, can you? Good work, soldier. Get back to the shuttle. Yes, please. Oh, wait. Keep our secrets. Wait. We might be okay. Okay, we take the rag. There shouldn't be anything else on the map, so we should be fine. We repair the bag. Yes! Moral victory! Okay, now somebody said disassemble the spooters. I assume I'm not going to be able to do that with a melee weapon. No. Okay, not a melee weapon, a blunt weapon. Okay, also, just in case, let me start reloading while we're looking around. I'm sure somebody here has a sharp weapon. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. We can bring a feather out, I guess. Okay, and then amputate everything. So somebody said bring the spider claw? Spider eye. I don't have any use for that currently. Spider flesh apparently gives quasimorphosis, so that's not really very good. It counts as an implant. Oh, I see. You could have a spider leg. That's horrific. Implant sockets 2 plus 10% dodge. Immune to poison, but it gives you quasimorphosis plus 1. That's unfortunate. I'll bring one out. Isn't there a character who has -1 quasimorphalysis? We could put it on whoever that is. By a head augment? Okay. A spider joint gives you HP per turn, but increases. Okay, so that would go with that leg. That feel when you'll never get to implant a spider leg because it would summon demons from hell. Look, sometimes, you know, you just got to do something for yourself, Harrower. You can't live for other people. An Ivgus Spitter, a backup gun. I don't think we want that. I don't think I could use it particularly. Fried spider, delicious. Okay, nothing of use here. Okay, you. Repair, essence, another joint. Okay, so could I put 2 joints in this bionic leg? So we would get 4 HP per turn. I don't know if that'd be good, but a spider brain. There you go. Sorry, friend. I tried to keep everyone alive. I tried really hard. I actually need this cloth like really badly. So we're definitely going to take that. Rotten meat wouldn't actually be bad either. I'm almost tempted to take that, but we're going to produce some new ones. Okay, and then here, I'm pretty sure some of this is mine. Okay, I'm going to dump one of those. I'm going to bring that over the rotten meat. I'm going to drop the melee parts for the bullets. I can't say no to that. Oh, nice, a foot. Perfect. Okay, and that's it. Man. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Evac. All right. At least we had a successful mission. It wasn't all complete doom and gloom. Retail investor. Complete 5 standard missions. The reward of Ancom is already on the Magnum. If we can hold off even Tezclan, does that mean we can destroy them? Or is it just the euphoria of successfully completing a mission? A Squall ANCM. A new submachine gun. It's in 42, which is a better bullet in my opinion, but 9mm is a lot more common, so it's kind of here or there. Employee ID, which we need 10 of those. A duplicate class, womp womp. Quasi samples, we have 4 out of 10 just from this one mission. Some extra bullets and some data miners. There you go. We have 2 out of 12 of those. We also finished making those tack vests. Okay, so let's unload all, apparently including that. And that. I didn't really mean to bring that, but sure, there you go. My bag is almost destroyed. Where is my... I need to change how this is sorting stuff really badly. You repair. And they destroy it. And somehow it gives me weapon parts. Okay. I feel like I traded up there. What do we need to repair you? Rags. All right, can we destroy this too? Okay, out of 35, that's as good as we can do. Oh, yes, you are right, Finger. And the bags, Finger said every time you repair something, it lowers max HP. And the bags have such low HP that like 1 repair destroys, or like 2 repairs destroys them. I gotcha. Yep, thank you for the reminder. Okay, but we managed to at least... I said we managed to at least get a tack vest created. And we have 1 spare. Let's get a backpack on. I need some We just need to bring out like an entire stack or two of rags, like really badly. Okay, not terrible at all. That was way better than expected, if I'm being honest. And now that we have a tack vest again, we can bring a grenade. I can put my stack of shoddy ammo, which I'm down to literally 1 stack. Yeah, I feel like I'm finding so many more of the rare items, or maybe it's just that I know I need them. Because I remember bringing piles of garbage out of missions before, and I'm really struggling to bring out plastic, rags, springs, you know, the basics. I'm really struggling to do that. Tape repairs everything with no negative. And the quasi shard, okay. We'll try to save it till we're actually repairing something good. Like maybe we would use that on here. All right, well, that was okay. We definitely could, I have no spare armor, basically. We have kind of, sort of 1 crap set, basically. Are you better? And you're even better than what I'm wearing. Let's equip that. The insulating tape. Yeah, repair everything 20. A lot of times you throw the basics on the ground, so you, yeah, I guess that's true, especially when your bag breaks. I guess that is true, Harrower. Oh, I'm still a little salty about that other death. We had 3 amazing weapons to pull out of there, and we were so close to the end. That just hurts my soul. That really hurts my soul. Okay, finish the mission. Spacecraft. I don't think we had any upgrade materials or anything, unfortunately. We are making some sorghum. Honestly, I probably should invest what little cloth we have in one of those. And that's literally all I can do. Make a knife. We have not unlocked any new crafting recipes yet. Water bottle. Yeah, we haven't made it out with any water either. Okay. So power ratings, did we help? Xingming is still really far down. That's unfortunate that we failed their mission. Ancom also is not great, and they do like me. Yeah, we have some okay relations. They're still on Tech 1. They're almost up to Tech 2, though. No, I want your technology. I wish I would stay on the technology screen when I'm zipping through here. Who else is on Tech 2 is my question. So Sunlight is... Tezclan is... Yeah, we need to beat him up. We need to bully him a lot. I don't want him to get powerful. So the only way to get it is from mission rewards and bartering in the early game. I think the chips is harder to drop. Yeah, I don't remember finding a lot of those on a map. And it just has happened that the missions we've done haven't been for any of those things. Okay, I think we've... Oh, no, we have some more missions that popped. I was gonna say, I think we're out of missions here. You don't want to do a lot of traveling around because you're giving time for technology to go up, whereas you're not progressing. At least that's my understanding of the meta here. So we really would prefer to do... None on here. Okay, so I was on Fuller earlier where we had them pop in and murder me. I was on Isabella. I don't remember if you were here yet, Finger, but I was on Isabella on Fuller, and I didn't notice that we had Quasimorph because we'd been on Mars all last episode. And I totally, like, room 2, I was eating my 3rd human, and we popped it. Okay, so who's here? A civil defense and a real... Okay, I don't like the civil defense very much, so we might help out RealWare here. Or... Church of Revelations and Dilthy. All right, I think this is probably worth driving over there. 17 hours, 1 day 13. What is my drive time? Moon, oh, it's 3 days. all those missions would go away. Is there a way that you speed up your ship at some point? Yeah, neither of these missions are going to be here by the time we get there. Yes, there is. Okay. Yeah, I think this is moot. By the time we get here, they'll be gone. Mars has one mission, which would be there when we got there. Deimos. Okay, so we could fly back to Mars for 2 missions. What if we go the opposite directions? Venus. If we did go to Venus, 20 days, that would be gone. That would be gone. We'd have 1 mission. We'd have 2 missions. Oh no, that's a long-term. That's our story quest right there. I don't think we're ready to do 44 enemies. I don't think we're doing that. So I think we go back to Mars. Man, I wish we had the scanner. I really wish we had our scanner. Mars for 2 missions. Travel time is 25 days, 3 hours. 24 days, 19. So a little bit closer to go here. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. Tianming and the Franche Comte. I don't know who we're going to support, but we'll drive on over there. Nope, and you know what? Am I producing? I've finished everything already. Well, if nothing else, I should always make at least sorghum. And there's no reason not to. And then... I guess let's do a thing on Moo. And then I'm basically just empty. We could make some shoddy shells. I don't have the slug recipe. Maybe that might actually be worth it. You know what? Yeah, make me some shotgun shells. Somehow it takes us an entire hour to make 1 shotgun shell.
You are going for the orbit. Roger. In.
All right, we finished some stuff. I mean, like I said, there's literally no reason not to. And if I'm going to pull 10 stacks in, I'm probably going to throw them on the ground a lot, so. All right, we've made all the shells. I think that's just all we can make. We'll make 1 more stack on Moo. Where's the beef? You don't have to worry about microplastics in our products. We use macroplastics. Eat Moo. Your story is already written, mercenary. Accept this shipment, which will make it a reality. It's not a gift, it's a piece of the script. You didn't receive it because you were worthy, but because it's in the plot. And don't forget, property rights are a genre convention. You could deviate from NCE unless it's about ANCOM. Oh, okay. Did he give me something nice? I'm not sure. He gave me a turret. That actually is kind of useful, thank you. Okay, but we're just about at the 4-hour mark, so we are out of time for today. I'm not obviously going to have time to run a mission in 5 minutes, so we'll just go ahead and stop there. I'm not going to pad it out. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this one. I know I have. There's a pretty good chance that I think we'll stream this probably tomorrow and probably Sunday. Maybe my mood will change, but I'm really enjoying this quite a bit. I might play a little off camera to practice up a little bit and maybe suck a little less next time, but I've been enjoying it. It feels a lot better quality of life than last time I played. I wish I wasn't so rusty, but I'm really liking what they did with the patches and whatnot. And I heard rumor that maybe they're working on an expansion. So hopefully the game will, stay alive and see new content and whatnot coming out. If you enjoyed this one, a like goes a long ways to telling me what you guys are enjoying. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs by the 3-year channel anniversary, which is November 30th, technically. So in November, and we're on track. We're doing really good on that. So I'd love to have you along for the ride. We do a lot of variety gaming, so it won't always be Quasimorph, but we tend to stick in the strategy, tactical, cultivation, builder type things, but I do deviate. I do suffer from a little bit of a gotcha addiction. Apparently there's no shot for that yet. So we dip our toes in there once in a while. I did also have a new video for Song of Six come out. Apparently I misscheduled it and it came out in the middle of the night. So if you missed the notification on that, there is a new Song of Six tip video. So people were asking for one of those. You can check it out on the channel. All right, guys, I hope you had a great Friday. I look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow. We'll start at the same time. So for me, it's 4 p.m. PST time, same as this one started. And I'll try to get that video scheduled pretty soon. All right, guys, have a great evening, and I will catch you in the next one. Babble out.